Hi, I'm Keythana Koltora. I'm an Ariani wood elf. I am perhaps a bit innocent at times, but I truly believe the best of everyone. Kindness is incredibly important to me, as is helping others. That's why I started studying natural medicine. I can absolutely be stubborn, but I will do everything possible to help and protect my family, blood or otherwise.
Hi, my name is Quintessential. I can most often be found lost in thought and contemplation. I'm a Loxodon monk with a gentle disposition, a gentle giant, if you will. But don't let my calm exterior fool you. A lifetime of martial training will ensure the first time you cross my friends will be the last.
I am Redeemer, also known as X01. I am a Warforged paladin who exudes both confidence and strength. I am driven by a desire to return to my true place in both time and space. I possess a strong sense of vengeance and justice, but often come across as unfeeling or insensitive. However, I am both loyal and caring to anyone who earns my trust.
Hi, I'm Terrace Tealeaf. Folks say I'm very intense despite my diminutive stature. Is that some kind of backhanded compliment for being so short? I'm a halfling and a druid, and I love apples. I'm curious and inquisitive, but honestly, I nix most opportunities to socialize with people. But I do have good stories to share at a campfire. I'm never far from Micah. She's a southern babook owl who travels with me. Both of us prefer the company of other animals over people.
Being the caretaker of Pocket Dimension Pie is an all-time job. No, you didn't hear me wrong. Not full-time. It's all the time. I am Ordrew, caretaker of Pocket Dimension Pie, a multi-dimensional complex station nestled within the weaves of the fabric of time, space, and reality. With the aid of PieBot, the AI and brain of Pocket Dimension Pie, our top priority is the stability and safety of the multiverse. PieBot has scanned so much log data for countless worlds, dimensions, and timelines that tend to exhibit something almost unrecognizable to their original program personality.
Hi everybody, welcome in. Please do let us know if there is any issues with sound tonight. We have had to rebuild and remap a lot of the system, both from hardware changes and sad note that we've had a player have to withdraw from the game. We are really sad to announce that Kamesy has decided not to continue her time with Pocket Dimension Pie. Her decision to leave was due to her difficulties with finding a balance that worked with her health requirements. Now, living with a disability is really difficult, and finding balances and getting your life to have accessibility and enjoyability, it's a difficult journey, and we wish Kamesy very well in her endeavors, and we hope that she finds that balance really, really soon. It has been a fair whack since we have last played. It was before Christmas. It was before all of that holiday shenanigans, so I'm gonna be very much relying on Pie to give us a walkthrough because this brain ain't got it. But yeah, reminder to everybody in chat that once we start playing the game, us as cast won't be able to interact with you directly. But please do have fun. We have a lot of dice commands in the chat. You can roll initiative, perception, insight, and saving throws in the chat alongside us at any given time. There are counters for Waken's cat, Tazi's anecdotes, Quinn's notebook, and also monster sightings. If somebody can find one that they would like a counter for Pie, please do let us know. We also have a new one for splitting the party. So in the event that we take that ultimate risk and we wander off alone, definitively, let's track that.
I feel like that counter should already be up on one.
It probably should. Actually, Troy, could you please run the split the party command? I know that you are in chat. I have seen you running commands. and I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. There we go. The command has been run. The first party split has been canted. But yes, that is. I believe that is all of our housekeeping. The please play along in the comments. Please take part, and understand that we can't interact with you while we're live because it would break character and ruin the experience for you. But I'm going to pass over to Pi, who is going to be our amazing, incredible GM again tonight. This is all entirely his homebrew that we get to play and show you. So go. It's all yours. Sir.
Hi. Hello. Okay. So last session, you all went to Dennell's. You met the staff there. You met Bram, the newly hired, I guess, waiter.
Oh, I forgot about him. I love him.
Yeah, he suffered an attack from a vampire, and you all went to track down said vampire to avenge him. You found the vampire in question as Larissa. You tracked her down, found her in a large room, and defeated her. And then the last thing that was done in the session was Keythana went into the sewer, fought some frogs who were hungry, and now Quinn and Redeemer have also joined her, as there are a plethora of frogs.
I
And
feel
you're
like
currently in combat.
at the end of the last session, I was AFK dealing with a sick dog. Did I stay back purely because I wasn't interacting?
You weren't
I
able to
think
fit
so.
in the tunnels.
Oh, because you're a bear. Yeah.
Remember the Pooh Bear situation?
Ah. But everybody else has gone down the tunnel.
Yes.
Pretty sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
we're
mean,
all down there.
I've been there. I've killed some frogs. I'm gonna fight more. Again, Froggy, I'm sorry. I love you.
I feel like I would probably drop my wild shape so that I could stay with everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I will drop you down here.
So what I'm gonna
There you
do.
are.
Oops. I've just got our map in here small while we're on the main the everybody page. And in the event that something happens and we go into battle, I will. Are we in battle?
I thought we were
Yes.
already in battle.
We're
We
in
are in
battle.
battle, yeah.
I will change the page then.
I don't know what the initiative situation is against. Oh, look at that! It's there in that little tab. Check that out. I didn't remember if we had rolled. I remember that I had defeated 2 groups of frogs, and this is the 3rd?
Yes.
This is the second group of frogs.
This is the 2nd. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was third. Maybe
and
I
I've
was counting
established. Yeah, maybe. And I've established that whatever quantity of snacks I may have in my bag is insufficient to placate these frogs, and the only other option is violence.
Only other option is violence.
I mean, I could mend them, but like, what is that going to achieve? I can
If only
cure
we had
their
a bard.
wounds.
Stop the violence.
Alrighty.
Pi, wow, it's been 2 minutes, Pi.
Yep.
Oh, and I put one to sleep, but that wasn't effective because I can't climb over it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Um,
Tazi, the maps changed slightly. Pi widened it.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's much bigger. I was thinking that when
I was
I was
thinking
looking
it
at it, I
looked
was like-
different.
yeah, it seems a lot bigger.
Well, in that case, frog guts are not a necessity. I want to know what's on the other side of the frogs. Can I go back to the first tunnel and go past the frog corpse and body?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, you're still in combat, so.
Oh yeah, not yet. Okay.
Does that mean it's my turn? Because it's top of initiative order?
Yep.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, so I am definitely dropping in and using Step of the Wind. Because I need to be able to get there.
This is monk stuff.
This is monk. This is some monk shit. Yeah.
Monk shit.
Some dope monk shit.
monk shit.
Some dope monk shit. So I'm gonna sprint past Keythana and end up next to one of these frogs behind them. And I am going to throw some attacks down with some unarmed strikes.
Massive, graceful elephant.
Right, exactly.
It's just like Step of the Wind always
Roll for
feels
damage.
like really ballet-ish. And just this idea of him like step will change step leap. Just,
Does a 14 hit?
brilliant.
Yes.
A 14 does hit. That is excellent news. Be better if I could roll higher, but that is 5 bludgeoning damage to that first frog.
Okay. There we are. It makes a just like a croaking noise, you know, as if in I guess as in an argument, but it's still doing its thing.
So it's croaking, but it hasn't croaked.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's been 4
There's
minutes.
got to be a counter for that. There's got to be a counter for that. Oh, my God.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Is it wrong that I want the frog to now eat Keythana for that?
No. I was gonna say I offered it snacks, but that's not true. I offered the other one snacks. Can't keep track of frogs.
So the
They're
cake
many.
was a lie.
Okay. So this frog is going to attack.
Middle frog. Okay.
Yep. There's a 22 hit.
Oh, no, of course. Yeah, yes, it definitely hits.
7 damage.
7. Done.
Okay.
Now
Please
it's
tell me.
Keythana's
Okay,
turn.
good. The frog is done. I forgot how little magic I can do so far. I don't like this. Okay. I am going to go 1, 2. I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to bop this one. I'm going to try to bop this one with my Warhammer.
Bop it.
Yes.
That does not hit.
Okay. Understandable. Do I...
You would have advantage because I am flanking.
Oh, hey. Can I... And I can do... So it says that 2-weapon... Oh, that's 2-weapon fighting. That's different. That's not 2-handed fighting. So do I click the whole thing again, or do you just want me to roll another d20?
Just click the thing again.
Okay.
Oof.
So I'm gonna guess that doesn't...
That was a
Doesn't the
natural
frog?
one.
Right, so we're saying that like a natural one is not...
I mean, it's not going to get you a positive.
Not ideal.
That's what you're asking.
Okay.
You're just lucky you didn't hit yourself, I think.
Yeah.
So you're
I
saying
mean,
there's a chance.
Kai hasn't spoken yet, so maybe.
Whoops.
So with your momentum, you basically slip and now you're prone.
Oof, that is
Valid.
unfortunate.
No damage, just prone.
What are the logistical implications of being prone?
You're just on the ground.
No. I mean, like, what does it mean for turns or whatever? I don't know.
Oh,
Mechanically,
I
how it
believe
works.
it's disadvantage and
Half movement to get up, is it?
okay,
It's half
so-
your movement to get up. It's disadvantage to hit you from range, but advantage to hit you from melee.
That's right.
Okay. So I can just get up on my next turn and then do a hit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like, assuming you make it. to your
Well,
next
listen.
turn.
Listen.
What's my movement? My movement is going to be 30, right? I can't remember what my movement is. Yes, 30 feet walking. So I'm not going to get very far. But yeah, I'll attempt to walk a bit closer. So or maybe I should just run in. Oh, I don't know now. Oh, there's too many things.
Can we get the pulsing though?
Well, there's no throbbing red. No, there's no pulsing red stuff.
like-
No, purple, whatever. None of that. None of that today. Okay. I'm just gonna run about. Yeah, I'll run the 30 feet, I guess. Well, actually, if I run into combat, then I can still have a bonus action, right? But that's it. So, but I got nothing to do with my bonus action, so I guess I'll just run. Why can't I move? I can't seem to move. A wrong thing.
Because you've got
There
the
you go, I
measuring
did it.
tape on.
Yeah, I did the wrong thing. So I'll just move there.
He's got more than measuring tape on.
The head shakes of disappointment. That's it. End of my turn.
I can't actually see the combat tracker. I'm sorry if it's my turn and I can't see it.
No,
How do
you're
I-
you're
last.
last.
There we go.
You're in
last.
fact after the sleeping frog.
Yeah, you still need to roll initiative.
You're last.
Oh, because I wasn't in there. Can I roll initiative now?
You should be able to.
Turns out Red's supposed to go at the top of the round.
Right.
Nah.
Oh, there you go. I mean, it worked out, but
And
Froggo number 2's turn.
Every time you roll, and it's completely nutty. Like it's just question marks in the rolls.
Yeah.
It's really daunting.
It's
It's-
I've been trying to figure out how to set it so you can see my rolls because I like transparency. I like, for you to know. But it rolled a natural 20 against Keythana. So
Of course it
Okay.
did.
A natural
Alright.
20. Yeah, with advantage. That's fun.
Yep.
Prone. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
That's,
I was
10
joking. I was not
damage.
trying to foreshadow.
Thanks, Red. I'm blaming you for this. If I have to
What,
roll a new character, in fact, if Keythana dies, I'm making you roll up a new character for me because I don't like that.
You say that like it's a punishment. I love
What-
making characters.
What is the actual attack the frog is making?
Bite.
A bite, okay. I was gonna say if it was like a tongue attack, could I deflect missiles or something? But I am on
That
the
would've
other
been
side
cool.
of it.
I am trying to keep my mouth shut about what a large creature with a tongue could do to Keythana that she wouldn't be upset about.
It's gonna be one of those nights.
It's definitely one of them sessions.
When is it not?
This is true.
All right, Pi. Hit me. What's the damage?
He's already hit you.
10 damage.
That's all of them. Okay.
All the damages.
Is it really all of the damages, or is it just
No.
most of the damages?
Most.
No, it's all of them. I was at 18 and down to 10 because of probably a vampire, and I was at 10, and that was 10.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait.
okay.
That was literally all of them. That was all of them. Red, I'm
Okay,
making
so
you roll me a new character. I don't. This has never. I've been playing D&D for like 2 years, and this has literally never happened to me. So It
well,
has changed.
you're not dead yet.
No,
Oh
you
well,
have
that's
time.
okay.
You're
You're
still
unconscious, right?
nailed to the perch. You're just unconscious. I mean, you were prone anyway. You haven't fallen.
That's
You
true.
just fainted while on the floor. You saw the bite
That's
coming and you
true.
just went.
Just a bit of a nap. Really.
Okay.
Shit, I have to remember how to play this character. I've played 3 other characters since the last time I played Terrace.
Well, the first thing that you should do is run.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've
it's
got a
my
long way to
turn!
go to
Shit,
catch
I don't
up.
even have time to
Yeah.
think.
No, you don't. Welcome to the game. This is D&D.
Bollocks! I don't even know. Oh no, I do have cures.
Yeah, but you're a far way away, so unless it's a
Right, and
bonus
the only
action,
thing you can do is
Oh
come this
man.
way.
The chaos is great.
when I said
Everyone
run,
approach
I
the
didn't
party.
mean run away. I mean run to the battle.
Come join us, would you?
I mean, we're having a frog party right now, so we could do with a bit of a.
Don't talk about my wife like that.
It's a riveting time.
Goodness sake. Oh no.
We need some pun dragons in chat.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Also, we need the cast upon run.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's
right.
touch as well. God damn it.
Oh, so I get a
Action.
tongue and touches?
Action.
Only if she can get there. Oh, I didn't
Are
even
you-
mean that. Wow.
Are you coming, Red?
Oh no.
Ugh. Yep, it's one of those nights. Strap in, everyone.
You know,
I mean,
Oh,
It's
Strap.
called the sewer, but you guys are in the gutter.
yep.
oh definitely, 100%.
Wow. It's basically my entire movement twice to get to you.
hmm
That's why I had to sprint and do
Turn that
nothing.
off. Come on.
I had the same problem. I sprinted and that was it. I was done. It's a big sewer. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
It
It's
was
big
a
sewer.
small sewer. But
Should've
then I
moved
couldn't
last
get
week.
around the frogs.
It's like entering the TARDIS. Looks smaller from the outside.
Okay. So I'm here, but that was my action. So I've got nothing for you. I don't think I have any bonus actions.
I don't either.
That's fine. I'm
Um,
asleep. I don't know about it.
Bonus actions. Yeah, no. My bonus action is wild shape. That's it. I'm looking at this going, I'm not doing that. I can't cast spells in that form, and the cleric is down.
I was going to say, which
Alex.
is a shame because I have healing word as a bonus action.
I have spare the
That's how
dying.
good it's doing us.
I've spared the dying. That's an
Well-
action. So you
That's
don't roll a 1.
okay.
Just
I
don't
mean-
roll a 1. That's the end of my
See-
turn.
Don't say that because earlier
Yeah.
you said
That's what I was thinking.
if you die. Okay.
We are up the creek. Alright.
No, not
mean,
we're
I'm
not at the
fine.
creek
I
yet.
got loads of health.
That's a fair whack away from here, really, if you think about it.
Go ahead, frog.
Okay, that's right.
Do you like making the decision to wander off by yourself this time, Keythana?
Tazi might regret it. Keythana doesn't.
And Keythana's unconscious.
I was going to say she can't regret anything right now. Oh, man.
This frog is going to bite Redeemer.
How dare they?
Or
My goodness.
attempt to bite Redeemer.
That's a good point.
My AC is 17, so I don't know what you rolled.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Oh, excellent.
There's a
Can't
stroke
get
of luck.
through that. Can't get through my metal frame.
Suffering from lockjaw on that frame.
I'm afraid to ask, but what does the sleeping frog do with its turn?
Sleep.
And just a good snooze, you know?
Okay.
No,
So it's taken me a while. I'm looking at these pictures of the frogs, and I can't tell which direction the frog is facing. Is it facing bottom left?
Oh,
They're
do you
really
mean
just
basically
eyes, aren't they?
legitimately? So it's facing Keith. They're basically facing Keythana. They're facing left.
Right, okay.
That's their nose at the left-hand side.
Ah, yeah, I see it now. Okay. It's like, I don't know, it's just an eye floating in a sea of green.
It really is, yeah.
Hope nobody's got no fear of eyes. Anime's really bad for that.
Ironically, Froggy.
Oh, really?
Oh, Froggy,
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
That's funny. Is the frog actually taking an action, or is it my turn? Pi?
I'm trying to find
Which
what
spell
it
I
needs
used?
to roll.
Um,
Is that DC to wake up, is it?
I used... Oh, I used sleep.
You sure sleep's a con save, right?
Yeah, but do you roll every turn, or is it X amount of turns that you're asleep? I think it's X
I'ma
amount of
check
turns
the
you're asleep.
rules.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
was trying to
no. Each creature falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper
Okay,
awake.
it's
But
1
I have
minute.
taken-
It's 10 rounds.
For 10 rounds.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, I got
But
ages.
also, I have taken damage, so
No.
the spell
not
has
you.
No,
ended.
it
No,
no,
takes
the-
damage.
Wait.
the
Is
frog
it
would have to take
concentration,
damage.
or is it just done?
I don't see
It's a one-off, isn't it?
concentration listed.
Oh, the
Um,
sleeper takes damage. Yes, you're right, not the
yeah.
caster.
But
Yeah,
it's
there's no
And it's a
con-
one-off spell. It's not concentration.
it's not concentration.
not
Then
concentration,
yeah, then it
no.
doesn't matter that you're unconscious.
Yep, it's Quinn's turn.
Yes,
Woohoo! Okay.
I'm
Right.
not the sleeper.
No. Okay, I'm going to attack the frog between Keythana and myself. No advantage because Keythana is down. Let's try. $16 hits.
It hits.
That is 5 damage. Does the frog still stand?
It still hops.
Oh god, sorry.
Alright, bonus action flurry of blows, so I get another 2 attacks. Same frog for 15 attack.
That hits.
Cool. And that is 7 damage. Does the frog still stand?
It's on its last leg.
It did have 4 to begin with, but you know.
Don't tell the chef.
One more time. Oh, what a waste of a natural 20.
Oh, no. Well, I mean,
My
it looked
god.
cool.
Alright, Pi, I haven't done a natural 20 with you. Do you double the damage or double the dice?
I usually do double the damage, but
Cool. I'm okay with that.
Hang on. When you say double damage or double, do you mean double the
So roll,
do you roll
double the
do you
dice
roll
roll.
twice, or do you just double what the dice rolled?
If you just click roll damages in...
No, there's
In-
two ways a lot of DMs do it. So some DMs tell you
Oh.
to roll twice and then add your bonus. And other DMs will tell you, roll once, double that, and then add your bonus.
I see.
But the bonus is not doubled, it's only the dice roll.
Oh, I thought we were clicking the roll damages, because that's what I've done when I've landed crits previous.
So that is going to be 9 damage total.
Okay. That
Roll.
frog is out of there.
He went squish.
Green goo.
I just dropped my fist on top of his head.
Squish went the little
No.
green frog.
Oh yeah, how big are these
Not so
frogs?
giant frog. Oh, they're giant. They're medium-sized frogs.
Right.
Oh, they're
like,
bigger
I
than
seem
me.
to
They're bigger
remember
than
they're-
me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're smaller than
Yeah,
me,
they're-
right?
You're a
Quinn, are you a
medium-sized
medium
creature.
or a large?
smaller than a sedan, but bigger than a smart car. No.
I'm classed as medium, I believe.
Hashtag measures in American.
How many washing machines, though?
Yeah, no, that's Canada. I've had talks
Cool.
with my Canadian friends about that.
It is the next frog's turn.
Okay. Rid of this frog. Dead.
I like watching his little soul ghost up.
Mhm.
It's gonna try to bite Redeemer. Because he's shiny.
That's true. Doesn't he have a cloak over?
19 hit.
Oh, 19 hits, yeah.
It's the
5 damage.
the pulsing eyes.
How much damage, sorry?
5.
5 damage. Oh no. Yeah, just hurts a little bit. Not too much though. I'm okay. So what's this death saving throw, is it?
Right. So it's my turn now, and what mechanically do I do?
Roll a d20.
Right?
Just roll a d20. Okay. Weirdly, I put away the dice on D&D Beyond, so I think I have to do it here. So that one 20, that one's 20.
Nice.
Fuck yes!
Hey, you are stabilized.
And
Natural
1 hit
20.
point.
Fuck yes!
Oh my god,
Impressive.
my dude.
Amazing.
Impressive.
So what do I do on D&D Beyond? Do I click success 3 times? I don't know how to make it go back to the numbers.
Click success 3
yeah.
times, that should do it.
Oh,
Otherwise, you can heal 1.
Yeah, that works as well, yeah.
no, because when I went down to 0, the healing and damage went away, and it just says...
Oh, okay. Then
Death
put in
save.
3 successes.
What a great roll.
That's
I love how we're just
Fantastic
like,
roll.
whatever you do, don't roll the... Don't roll a 1, so she rolls a 20.
So here's the question. Can I use my bonus action? Because I have Healing Word as a bonus action.
Don't waste Healing Word. It's a ranged spell. You won't get a huge amount of points back.
Oh.
Table talk, table talk, table talk.
Shh. Yes, you're right. Oh, look. It's a pigeon.
1d4 plus 3, yeah.
That,
It's not a ton,
like-
but also I don't have a ton to start with.
That's
Yeah.
okay, there are other options at the table.
Oh, okay.
And your character is clever and can see the fact that there is another healer standing beside you. There's 2 healers beside you because the paladin has healing as well.
Oh, okay. Alright, then yes. Go ahead, robot friend.
Oh, it's me.
It is
Um,
you.
So, Redeemer, noticing that Keythana's fallen to the ground, but is stirring, I guess, because you just rolled a natural 20, so you're kind of still alive, will reach down and with an action do lay on hands, giving you 10 health points.
God bless you.
and, just the little stream of blue coming from his arm, like running down across his fingers and passing into into Keythana.
I love this game. I fucking love this game.
I just
that
imagine,
is my action.
I just imagine as you go farther in, you start having like logos of just things that Redeemer likes, like show up. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, originally it was like the circuit board thing, but now there's actual like advertisement going across. What there's the big sign that
Sponsored
says
healing.
just sneak scrolling through. Like.
Yeah, nerds.
So yeah, plus 10. Actually, make it 9. No, 10. I want to keep it an even number. I don't want to deal with odd numbers on my end. So
Thank you.
10 health.
Thank you.
And that's actually my action. That's everything. That's all I got.
Keythana
I should click
appreciates
enter.
it deeply.
Oh, the dead frog gets a turn.
Oh, does it? It doesn't. Okay.
No, it's
No, it doesn't.
Oh, because I
That
guess
was messy.
theoretically, if it were a different character, well, because it did stay on it, but I guess if it were a different character, it would roll a death save.
Yeah.
That's why the mechanic does that. All right. So, Terrace, I am now exactly as fine as I was before that frog touched me.
You should be at 11. Not
Yes,
10.
I am.
Yep.
I'm better than before that frog touched me.
I just watched him heal you, didn't I?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure if I could help Keythana up as I was doing that, to be honest. Like, I almost envisioned kind of like reaching down to grab their arm while, the magic flowed from Redeemer into Keythana, like, and almost helping them up. But I wasn't sure if that was allowed as part of that action or a bonus action, so just thought I'd mention that. But it's fine if they're just on the floor still.
I can move through an ally.
Yeah, I'll ghost for you.
So I'm going to move to behind this frog. Here.
Okay.
As my brain suddenly remembers they can't see your cursor, you fool. Next I'll be pointing at it. We're fine. Everything's fine. I can't wild shape into a bear because if I do I'm stuck down here. So
That's so true.
I am going to take my quarterstaff and I'm just going to two-handed just belt down on this frog that I'm flanking with Redeemer.
Okay.
Hopefully. Does a 13 hit? Wait, no, it's advantage. It's advantage. Does a 13 hit?
15 hits.
Sorry, I didn't hear if you replied. Did it hit? Yes,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah,
Yep, okay.
13 hits.
That is so disappointing. Yeah,
You just tickled it.
I just got its attention, really. Wait, shit, that was a sleeping one, wasn't it?
No.
No? Okay.
So the
The
sleeping
one's around the corner.
sleeping one is in it's in a different.
It's in a different room.
Hallway?
Okay,
Down here somewhere.
cool.
Don't know if you can see that.
Oh, I was suddenly like, oh no. Oh no. And I can't do anything else. That is the end of my turn. Thank you.
I feel like we're just throwing wet paper towels at them at this point. Like, the only one that's doing anything at the moment is ice. The
Beat
rest
you
of
with
us
a
are just...
floppy noodle.
Well, that's because
Yeah.
frozen water is harder than normal water, so the paper towel is harder.
Ah, that's it.
A bit of a
As I
stretch.
said that, the DM
clarification
rolled.
as to why.
This one. I'm sorry. This one attempted to attack Redeemer, but it didn't hit. So. That's the sleeping frog. So has 4 more turns.
All right.
And it's Quinn's turn.
Goody. Now, technically,
Technically.
this frog is not flanked me, but it is kind of flanked on both sides. So, do I get advantage, or can I have advantage, please?
Yeah, you're good.
I could,
Also,
or I can.
you can.
Oh, thank you, glorious.
Delete that frog.
I'm gonna try and delete that frog. Rolled 2 11s, so I mean that'll do.
Yep. Roll damage.
5. I'm assuming it still stands.
Yep.
What a bastard! And again, it's a dirty 20 for another 5 damage. Still standing, I'm
Okay.
assuming.
I got excited then when I saw the 20.
Standing. Yeah, I know. Would have been so good. And one more.
God, monks just keep going, don't they?
We try.
Oh,
12 hits, right?
Yes.
Cool. Oof. That's 4 damage.
Okay.
So that's 14 damage total over the 3 very quick pops to the head.
Yep.
And that is my turn.
Okay. This frog is out for vengeance.
Oh god.
It's gonna try to bite Quinn.
Yep, that's fair. That looked like it had advantage on that roll, and I'm scared.
That was a nat 20. 6.
That's
6
2!
damage. Yeah.
a whole 6 damage? Whoa.
6 damage.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Now it's Keythana's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move here and try to hit this frog with my hammer. Did I hit it?
That hits. Yep.
Yay! 7 damage. And my turns. Yeah, I can't touch anyone. Turns over.
Okie dokie. That means it's my turn. Now I'm going to swing my greatsword. So, give me a moment. That
Tell
one.
us what's so great about it.
It's big. It pulses the blue light.
And roll damage.
Roll damage. Which is
Psychic damage.
that, but should be psychic damage. But I'll also
Oof.
infuse that with the what's it called? Forgotten the name of the word of it. Divine Smite. So if I can remove all the stuff on my screen so I can actually click the button. There you go. One moment. There you go. That's an extra 3 radiant damage. So
Yeah, with just a bright light, like you just cut the entire frog in half. So
yes, let's go. Oh, end of my turn. sorry. That's a dead froggy. Sorry, froggy. There's some joke there about splitting a frog in half, but
I was about to say sorry, wife, and now you just made it awkward. Right. On that note, I am gonna hit the only one that's still standing. With my quarterstaff again.
He's just sitting there with Elton John playing in his head.
So that's 18.
Grace hung.
Or
Okay.
I'll take that 18. Take the 18. And damage. Yay! This frog takes
Respectable
7
damage.
damage. Like I just come down at it, two-handed with my big stick.
That's yet another dead frog. You guys have a surplus of dead frogs.
Thank
Lot of,
Christ.
Squished green stuff.
We should take them up for path.
Delicacy.
Oh, we should cut some legs off.
Yes, you finally. Yes, you have the sword,
Oh.
knife thingy.
Large
Blade.
frog's legs. Large frog's legs. We can grill them. And
Redeemer
eat them.
doesn't eat.
Well, I don't need to eat, yeah, but you lot do.
Yeah, but if we take them to path, then like he might be really excited about the delicacy stuff that he can now do.
Or he's gonna look at them and go, "Why is there poop on them?"
That's
I mean-
true. There's probably some botulism here.
Look, it can't be any worse than a Tyson chicken plant. Just saying.
Okay, actually, you're right. Mm.
I have questions and I don't know if I want answers.
Does anyone have prestidigitation? Is it that you can like
Prestidigitation?
clean some muck off it?
But Jim or
doubt
Glinda
it.
might. They've got spells.
I mean, you could always wash it first and then cook it, right? Like,
Yeah.
I can guide it or I can mend it. I can also spare it from dying, but I think that's not what we want.
you can amend the frog I cut in half.
I don't know.
I mean, you
We
could
call them
mend it
glues.
so that it doesn't drip blood. You could mend the. No, let's.
I could detect if it's poisoned.
Are we still in combat, by the way? 'Cause,
There's still
I
a
mean,
sleeping frog.
Technically,
I-
there's one around the corner.
Can it just stay asleep, please?
Keythana, you got us into this mess. Why did you come down here
Because I want to
Alone.
know what's down the.
alone?
I want to know what's down the. Pipes isn't the word I want. Hallways down the hall. I want to
Tunnel?
look. Tunnel. Thank
corridors?
Do you want to venture further down the tunnel?
you. Yes. I do.
To be fair to Keythana with regards to this, we were told that these tunnels were sealed off, so
Okay.
this way we can investigate why.
Hi, are you making it go, or am I mousing? Is my mousing over that little I don't know what doing
Yeah,
it?
no, that was the
No,
same as
no,
I was
that was-
thinking.
That was me. Sorry.
Because I was like, every time I
I
moved.
put my mouse over it.
Yes.
It went on, and I was like, huh? I can do that? I can't. I'm not doing things. Okay. Yeah, I'm going down the tunnel.
Okay. Roll perception.
Okay.
You see everything. Every detail.
You see through the walls and everything, like X-ray vision.
Time.
You actually.
What do
all
you
of the
perceive?
mistakes that you've
Yes.
ever made, you know the answer to now. No.
We don't need the chrono
So,
finder anymore.
So you see one of the I guess footpaths on the left side. There's a small bag, just in the middle. I can't really click there.
I think if you click on the spot, it'll
Gotta hold my button down.
do a thing for us.
You can do like a little pulse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that.
I was just
Oh,
about
that
to-
left.
That was me. That was
Oh.
me. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Pi has drawn a circle.
Aha.
Circle.
The GM giveth.
Stop that sentence right there. I'm gonna go to the bag.
Okay.
What does the bag look like? Seem like? Does it seem like it could be a problem?
It's just a burlap bag, but it feels a bit heavier than like not heavier as in weight, but just like a heavier material than a normal
Okay.
burlap.
I look inside.
Okay. So
Suddenly
the
it grows
interior of
teeth, snarls, and eats you.
it. Well, that's now a thing. There we go. No. So with it, the inside of the burlap bag is actually leather. Like the entire lining is leather. Inside you find like probably a day's worth of rations, and then there's a small talisman that looks like a frog on it, like it's in the shape of a frog.
Hold on, I'm typing this. Worth of rations. I would like to examine this talisman.
Okay. How would you like to examine it?
I don't know.
You've got religion or arcana.
That's what I. Yeah. Both of them are the same.
Okay.
Would history make sense?
Probably not for here.
Okay.
Just because you don't know a lot about here. So I would say probably religion or arcana.
Okay.
On that note, though, I do need to pause because we're about to go into an ad break. So we get to remember what Tazi rolled and find out after the break what she finds. Thank you so very much for that raid, you incredible, incredible humans. We've had Tabletop Arcades and the Chaos Show both pop in with absolutely beautiful raids. We are about to head to an ad break. We will only be gone for 3 minutes. Well, as Twitch says 3 minutes. However long the ads are on, we'll be off screen so that you don't miss anything. And we will be back really, really shortly to find out what happened and what's actually in the bag. So please stick around. Thank you incredibly much, incredibly much. If we could have Twitch shout-outs, please, for both of those raiders, that would be absolutely incredible. And we will see you just after this break.
Okay.
Hello.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
So,
Okay, so you rolled a 10
Yes.
in religion.
Tell me about this frog.
So you I guess don't get as much information as you'd hope, but you figure it's related to a frog god, and that it may be some sort of magical item.
Oh no. Now I feel like I desecrated a temple. Killed all the little froggy priests.
It's a sewer.
Is that not a frog's temple?
I mean, it's a bag. Maybe someone brought it with them.
I hope so. Okay. Maybe they came to pray at the shrine of so many frogs. Okay.
Maybe the frogs ate them and that's why the bag's on its side, because they're a silly priest who thought they were part of the frog cult.
I still feel bad. I put the bag and everything in it in my bag. That's a nice bag. Listen, come to my apartment way. You're going to see the number of tote bags I own. It's so many.
Is it like bags and bags, like kind of those nested dolls? You know?
I have categories of bags. There's like the ones that can be used for like luggage, ones that I would use if I'm going to Costco. There's ones that are used for knitting projects, one that are used for the garbage or recycling, ones that might be used as a day-to-day purse. There's categories.
This is definitely a Tazi story. Counter.
That's not a story. There was no beginning, middle, or end. It was a fact.
Right, Tazi tangent. Quinn is going to raise the question of, should we not be getting back and checking on the boy?
That was the aim, right? That's why we came to defeat that vampire being, which we dealt with. Let's leave it at that.
Like, is there something pressing that we need to check down here, or because I think the boy might be more important at this point, just to make sure they're doing okay.
I'm trying to remember why we came down here. Were we trying to chase that
Deal
vampire?
with the vampire. Yeah, because
Do you
the
mean
boy...
why we came to this church, or why we're in the sewers?
Why we're in the sewers.
A hole opened, I went in.
Right. So we lost a vampire, didn't we?
You all followed me.
Did we kill one and one got away, or did we?
There was
lose
just
them
one.
completely?
The older
It was
man
just
is still
one.
there. There was an older.
Oh shit!
Older being.
Shit!
Older
I would have
gentleman.
probably stayed up there to like guard him. Bollocks!
Too late now.
I completely forgot he was there. Well done, brain.
Right. Well, Redeemer will just say, "Are we done here?" and then start running towards.
Actually, no,
the ladder.
no, it's fine. Pie. I did not forget that he was there. Like I did. Terrace didn't. That poor bloke that had been.
Watch the
That had been.
explaining here.
No, I was like, it's like when you forget that you have a familiar, and then I went, oh wait.
There are so many times where I'm like, my character would know this, and I don't. I don't know
So
squat.
there is an owl sitting on his shoulder with like its talons in his shoulder, instead of him being held in my mouth. Like Micah's got him. Micah's staying with him, and I've got a telepathic connection to Micah, so she'll tell me if he tries to leave. But if he tries to leave, she'll just squeeze his shoulder a little bit, maybe bite his ear. Just. Also, she'll
didn't
tell
we
me if
send-
the vampires come back into that room.
I think we sent Griv back to Maxwell. Just Redeemer's memories coming back to him. Yeah, we sent Griv to go check with Maxwell because we saved Griv from the vampire.
So are you guys going back up the ladder or staying in the sewer?
I was going to start running towards. I say running. Well, yeah, jogging, running towards the ladder after saying, "Oh, we done here."
Well,
I guess on my way, I'd probably spot that extra frog off to the side, but if I don't, I don't.
I mean, if we're trying to search for these vampires, would we not just keep looking down here for signs of them? Like I can do a survival check and like laugh about, try and find tracks on the ceiling or on the ground. I feel like they wouldn't touch they wouldn't touch the ground because it's filthy.
They were running along the ceiling in the previous building, right?
Exactly.
Did we see?
Why
if
would
any
they walk
tracks
in
came
shit
down
when they
here?
can walk on the ceiling?
Yeah. I can't remember if there was a reason that we thought the vampires could be down here, or
Well,
if this was just a hole. And
There was a coffin that was shifted,
that's
and
right.
we checked under the coffin, and we'd lost that vampire. But we came down this corridor because we were following the trail of blood along the ceiling.
Yeah, that trail of blood led us to the vampire, which we killed.
So then we found the hole underneath
Then
the
we
coffin.
found the hole afterwards.
So it's
Yeah.
probably a good idea to look, I guess, to see where Larissa went. Maybe.
Larissa was
No.
the vampire we killed,
No?
wasn't it?
Larissa's dead. Yeah.
Larissa's the one we killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is she? We know.
Okay.
She did.
Didn't we
Um,
cut her head off, or I decapitated her or something, right?
You split her body in two.
Oh, that was what that
I'm-
quote
I'm-
was from.
In
Yes.
twain.
I'm pretty good at doing that, I think. With my big sword.
Please,
Okay.
someone clip and/or quote that ASAP.
But yeah, either way, yeah, I guess the only thing I can say for certain is that we did send Griv to go speak with Maxwell and check on Bram, who was the boy from not Denny's. I got it down as Denny's.
Denels.
Well,
It isn't not
Dennis.
Denny's.
I mean, that's true.
Don't sue us. Copyright infringement.
I feel like they'd like the
yeah.
advertising, to be honest.
Probably.
We should probably be saying is not don't sue us, but not sponsored.
Right.
Yeah.
Not a sponsor.
Should be a sponsor. Yeah, so
Can you
Go on.
imagine if we
So-
get sponsored by Denny's? Living the dream.
Keythana, roll a perception check for me. And perhaps also Quinn.
Okay. Perception.
I know fewer things than I did last time we checked.
Oh, it's an 18 for me.
You hear the sound of music playing farther down in the sewer.
ooh.
What
Is-
sort of music?
Does he hear it or do we both hear it?
You kind of hear like, I guess notes, but you don't hear it as well as Quinn. It sounds like someone's playing a lute farther down in the sewer.
So I guess I'm partway through asking whether or not we should go check on Bram, and I would hear this music and go, never mind. There's something down there. We need to check it out.
Well, if Quinn says there's something to do, then I'm definitely not heading back. I've picked up this little circle. And, guys, I hear something.
When you say you hear something, I don't know if it's allowed, but I'd like to cast Lay on Hands on myself to heal 5 more, 5 of my own health to repair some of my armor before we start heading down this corridor into potential more danger.
Valid.
Mm.
Oh, you've met us, have you?
And then
So
I guess
I guess we progress.
yeah.
Yes.
I'll just make a comment about, we'll go check on Bram later, I guess. At least Griv's on his way, and then just start marching forward down the corridor as well, I suppose.
Terrace
I'm not
is just
particularly
like-
fast, so... What the hell's going on?
And follows. How deep is the liquid here?
It's just like a shallow stream.
I mean, shallow is relative.
Is it like down the... Is
Right,
it down the
that's the
middle?
point.
Okay, it
She's
doesn't
not very big.
overflow onto the footpath.
Okay,
on the
well,
left
I'm
and
gonna
right
definitively
side.
stay on the footpath, but just so that I know, do I need to swim, or will my feet touch the ground while my head is out of the water? Well, water.
Oh,
If I step off it.
If you stepped in, it would be up to like Terrace's waist.
Okay, so it's about
It
1.5
would be
foot
waist deep in waist. Yeah.
Wait, so I'm wading
Waist
through
deep in
this
waist.
stuff.
Could we please?
Yep.
I mean, you don't have to wade through Redeemer. There's sidewalks.
Well,
But should you choose to not, then yeah, I mean, I guess you could wade.
I mean, it's not going to bother Redeemer, let's be honest.
WEY''D?
Yes, exactly. I'm glad we picked up on that.
Yeah, that's a second one. That is a second one.
Yeah.
I almost regret the cooldown I put on that.
Oh dear. I'll just make sure to keep up with Quinn as best I can. I won't look to overtake, because I'll be looking back to make sure that nothing's following us as well.
I look
That's
back.
pretty much it.
Terrace, are you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming.
It's fine. It's fine.
That wasn't a Tazi setup at all. Cass and or Troy.
Yeah, so I will turn the corner and continue progressing down this.
It told me I
Sewer.
can't go because I'm running into the walls.
Oh my. We need the oh my.
Oh my.
Do I need to move Terrace?
Sorry. I got distracted by dog sound.
I'll get you.
Oh, you're wading into the
No,
sewer?
I'm not. I'm just yanking the thing down. Shut up, Tazi.
Wait, not Tazi, Keythas, did you leap over to the other side?
No, that was
Okay.
me trying to figure out why
As-
I was running into walls.
Ah,
As you get
Okay.
closer,
Should probably be over here.
The music gets louder, and further down the way, WEY, you see
Herds.
I changed my name.
a
I have to
frog
change my name.
playing a lute.
Oh, what playing the lute?
Hermit, how you doing?
Oh my god.
I recognize this character. This
Our
character is
GM,
from a TV
ladies
show
and
I once heard
gentlemen.
about.
Amazing.
So not satisfied just having Simi Froggy, now we have Parathrago as well.
Right, someone needs to find a timestamp so Parrot can watch this. Oh no, that's not what I wanted.
Suddenly we realise the song is the Rainbow Connection.
Obviously the icons are different, but what does this frog look like compared to the frogs I previously fought?
One moment.
And then I suppose second to that.
So this
What
is
the
genuinely
massive on my screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because if it looks like the other ones, I'll keep my distance. But if it looks like this, I'm here for it.
I mean,
does it notice us wading towards it? Oh, well,
yeah, but he's just in it for the music.
Dreamer.
How large is he?
Medium size, about the same height as I guess Keythana.
Amazing. Amazing. Is he a grung, or is he literally just made of felt? Ew, that would probably soak up a lot of muck.
oh, that's
he's-
Well,
cool.
that depends, because you can get some really good sprays that like stop it from.
Hydrophobic.
Just
yeah.
Scotch guarded.
Yeah, that. I wasn't gonna brand drop, but like.
To clarify,
Sponsors.
he's not made of felt. That was just the only picture I could find of a frog playing.
Okay, just checking. Okay.
I'm gonna. Redeemer's gonna continue to walk past, sort of to look down the other tunnel entrance. And is kind of just watching the frog, but also just not really caring because the frog doesn't seem to care about them.
I would like to approach the frog and ask a question.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
I'm definitely gonna watch the rear.
I'll do that just in case it matters, but you can just choose to ignore it if you want.
Just gonna move this slightly so we can see everybody in the map page.
I also have questions for Mr. Frogman. I'm gonna wait till he's done singing, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
he's done.
Okay. Am I still taller than the frog, even standing in the muck? Okay. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure I'm looking down.
Is he
on
sitting
the
on
frog.
a? Is he sitting on a thing, like on a stool, or is he just standing?
A
playing
lily
lute?
pad.
Yeah, he's just got like a short, I guess just wooden stool.
Of course he
So,
does.
I'm gonna walk up to him.
Well, it's not a toadstool; it's a frog stool.
I looked over, unfortunately, and caught chat. Dale, sir.
Aw.
He's sitting in stool, if that counts.
Dale, you're fired. Go home.
Oh
Um,
man.
He's on the footpath.
Right.
And yet, still.
Hi. Hello. We're. It's gonna sound
Yes.
really strange, but we're chasing vampires. Have you seen any?
Yes. No. So
I'm so
he-
disappointed when you just
he-
changed your mind.
No. He puts down the lute, takes a deep breath, and he's just like, "Why, yes, I have."
I love you.
Oh my god, you're amazing. You're just amazing.
I legitimately love you. Please never change.
Not in this part. In a while.
Not in this part?
Where have you seen vampires?
Anywhere outside of the sewer, you know.
Oh. A good point.
Wait, so frog person thing, are you saying that the vampires don't coming to these sewers?
The frogs keep them away. They don't seem to care for the cold-blooded variation, if you get my drift.
Right. Then we should leave and go and check on Bram. There's no need for us to be in this. And he looks down. They look down at their feet and just motions.
Redeemer, you didn't have to walk in it. You chose to. There's a perfectly good path that the rest of us are on.
That's
Redeemer won't say anything,
that's-
but just will
that's
slowly step
usually
onto
the
the path.
first rule that people get is this whole footpath.
Hi, I'm Terrace. What's your name? Just so that I know who to talk to when we come back in.
I've gone by many different names, but my current most people just call me Maximilius the Frog Bard.
Maximilius?
Maximilius.
Maximilius, the
The frog
frogs that were in
bard.
here, are they friends of yours?
I'm not too popular with the locals.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I have a question. Is he more anthropomorphic than the other ones?
Yeah, he I guess
So he's
Can
like a lizard
play
folk, but a
a
frog
lute.
folk.
He's playing the lute.
essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Keythana is going to hold out the frog talisman and ask, excuse me, Mr. Maximilian, what do you know about this?
Where did you get that?
It was around the corner. I point back.
He looks just solemn when you show it to him.
Insight check.
Okay. You, I guess, roll.
While this is going on, Redeemer's just going to wander up a little bit.
Ooh, my
Not
first
go
decent
too
roll.
far.
22.
Oh, nice.
Okay. You can tell that he has some sort of background with this frog talisman, and it saddens him to see it.
I'm
Why does
sorry.
it make you sad?
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my notes for this.
Pi's like, they were never meant to go down to the sewers. What even is this?
Is this like a dead end, this section of the map, by the way?
Oh no, it goes a lot.
Okay.
Okay, so he's like, long ago, before the finding of the Grail, I lived in a neighboring kingdom. One day, I'm originally from royalty, and basically, I'm what you would consider a prince. After the finding of the Grail, King Arthur and his royal, I guess, cabinet came to visit. I had been in the market, and I bought a frog talisman, the one you have there. I put it on and visited with them. Everyone around me began to change after their newly appointed priestess drank from the Holy Grail, except for me. There was a bright light from the talisman, and I wasn't affected, but I fled. And as I fled, I changed into this. And he just kind of like holds his hands out and motions at his body. I took it off and discarded it, hopefully to never see it again. I hope taking it off would cure me, but I'm still in this form.
Okay, so when he says he hoped to never see it again, Keythana hides it behind her back.
Wait. You. They drank from the Grail. Who drank from the Grail? Arthur?
No, they're I guess priestess or someone new.
Was it only this priestess drank from the Grail and then everybody else changed?
That's correct.
Did she do something? Move, speak?
She drank from it, and then everyone around me just went mad.
So they didn't.
Maximilius, what other names have you been known by? What were you known by before you changed?
Oh, well, my name has always been Maximilius. I was just a prince before I was the frog bard.
Right, okay.
And
were you part of the search for the Grail?
no,
Does the name Pendragon mean anything to you?
why, of course, everyone knows King Arthur Pendragon.
I have a different question. When did they close the sewers, and do you know who did it?
I don't know who, but it's been a long time. And he just kind of has like a tired look that just kind of goes over his face and his eyes. You can tell that he's been down here for a long time.
Are we talking months, years, decades?
Centuries.
Yeah.
Because it's what, 900 now, and it was 750 when they found the Grail?
Oh, right. Okay.
A quick question for the DM, just a point of clarity.
Mhm.
He said that they changed, and then he followed up with they went mad. Are we to take away from that he's the only one that changed into a frog, and the rest of them just lost their minds, or?
So his talisman, the one that Keythana has, basically glowed up like just a bright green light, and so he wasn't affected like the others. He felt normal, but as he watched everyone go mad and start,
Yeah. So
basically
they didn't turn into frogs themselves. He's the only one.
No, correct.
From the story, he's the only one that's
So
actually
he
turned into a frog.
Kept
The
his
rest of them
mind,
just
but
lost
changed
their
into a
mind.
beast.
Right.
Okay.
I'm trying to decide if Keythana has the same suspicions that Tazi does.
Doesn't Keythana have a high wisdom and a high intelligence?
Yes, but Keythana didn't read the same books Tazi did growing up.
You
I
could do what I do in that case. You could roll a die and either pick an odd or even, or pick a higher or lower.
okay.
So, like, decide on the chance and say 2/3 chance or 2/3 no chance.
I'm just gonna give it 50-50. 11 or higher, and she did. All right. Keythana kisses the frog on the cheek.
Oh, we just met. Not really into you like that.
That's fair. I read a story once. I thought I could turn you back. I'm sorry.
The funny thing was, there was a point about 10 minutes ago I was like, I'm gonna have to ask one of them to kiss this frog, or I might have to kiss this frog. I don't know.
No, the minute you said he was a frog and he was a prince, I was like, yes, okay.
Yep.
Someone's kissing the frog.
Redeemer can't kiss anything, so I'm not quite sure. Definitely
Just
couldn't
be
have helped out
face
there.
mash.
Does
You know
Redeemer
what?
have Wi-Fi?
I mean, Liverpool, Chris. Every planet's got a north, right? Keythana, there's like, even I know that's not how you do things. That's rude.
You're right.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I just completely expected you to go. Even I know that's not how it goes. You gotta use tongue. No. No.
Oh, well,
You gotta do it like this, don't you know?
Suddenly, this is a very different kind of game.
This guy was just down here
Okay.
playing music and I was getting hit on.
I mean, That's what happens to musicians, right? He should be really glad that she hasn't progressed to throwing a knickers at him.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I think Quinn's response to Terrace's comment would have been, "So you don't read a lot, do you?"
What?
Story about the prince who turned into a frog.
I mean, I was going with consent.
She's right. I should have asked.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, I don't spend a huge amount of time with people, but even I know that one. Maximilius, I'm really sorry about the awkward. I'd love to help you though. Like, maybe we can figure it out. Maybe we can find out who did it and how to undo it.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
Are you do you have a particular spot down here that you go to? Have you got a house down here? Campsite?
No, I just kind of meander around. There's a little alcove inside here that I sometimes hang out in. The frogs usually bring me food, so that's kind of nice. We don't go too far in. There's some really creepy stuff at the very end of this.
What do you mean creepy stuff?
Tunnel. Just like, I guess you hear things, just like scratching and weird stuff.
But
Which
you said that
direction
the
is that?
vampires don't come down here anymore, so
Well, they don't bother me. I mean, I'm now cold-blooded, so I'm not really on their radar, but they basically, I guess, sealed up everything so people wouldn't get in and frogs wouldn't get out,
wait, the vampires sealed it.
I mean, I guess that's the only thing that really made any sense. I mean, even whenever I was human, it didn't really make sense to seal up sewers,
Right. Which direction was this bad stuff?
I mean, you can take any way you want. Just keep going up, and there you go.
You might want to find some other way to get sustenance. And I'll just look at the group individually.
Keythana
You said the
looks
frogs brought you food,
awkward
right?
about it.
Yeah, they do a pretty good job. Not all great. Usually just leftover Donalds.
Mm.
If we
Keythana offers snacks.
What kind of snacks?
I rummage in my pack. I have the days of rations that I just found around the corner, and I have
The frog legs.
No,
Oh,
I know better than to offer frog legs to a frog. I have at least some tact. Come on.
all right, okay. I'm just thinking
Not
about
much,
rations.
like a little bit. I don't know what do frogs eat? I have many foods. Food?
I mean,
This is-
whoa. I may look like this, but I still eat like a person.
Oh,
I'm
I
a
mean, he just said he
person.
eats Donalds.
I mean,
I
so did
mean-
the other frog.
And so do rats.
Like,
I reach into my bag and I grab out an apple and I pass it to him.
Hey, an apple. I haven't seen one of these in like forever. He like basically just swallows the whole thing because he doesn't have teeth.
We're probably gonna come back. I'd love to get you to help us as a guide through the sewers. Maybe you can show us that weird spot that you were telling us about.
He's doing that weird like frog thing where they like basically put their entire mouth over something and just like try to like force it down.
I'm picturing Kermit doing that, damn it.
Picturing Para doing that.
What's bad is I can, like, the laughing is echoing. So
Oh dear.
Yeah, would you be willing to show us the we need to go and check on someone who was just attacked by the vampires, which is why we came here in the first place. Was because we were chasing after the vampires. But if we come back, could you guide us to that spot where you were saying all the creepy stuff is at? Because we're searching for somebody who's gone missing.
yeah, just I guess come back here and I'll be doing my thing.
Okay.
And he just starts like tuning the lute.
We should bring back some more sustenance for this.
Purely,
Yes.
for
purely
Maximilian.
because I am a troll, I am gonna turn on the banjo song.
More for the DM, I suppose. Can I see if this loops back round into the area where we came from, where it started?
Yes.
So like, okay, so I was gonna continue because obviously I was looking up this tunnel, and then I was gonna walk up. I assume if I walk to the edge, that I will see sleeping frogs.
Only one of them's asleep. Wait, so
This
Did he
appears
not-
to be different ones.
did Maxwell not hear us?
Slaughtering frogs.
Yeah.
I love
I
that
was trying to
Tazi
come up
has
with
called him something different every time she's used his name.
Maxwell this
Listen.
time, wasn't it?
What is it?
There is a Maxwell.
Maximilian?
Maximilius.
Maximilius. Okay, listen.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about Maxwell, like Griven Maxwell.
No,
Yeah,
I meant
Maxwell's
the frog.
back in there.
I meant Kermit. Did Kermit not hear us doing away with his food bringers?
I will be back.
So
No worries.
So he starts playing, and out of like thin air, you basically see another frog appear. And he's like, "Oh, you were trying to say something?"
Are you making the frogs come?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's part of the curse. When I play music, it creates frogs.
Well, can we not do that until we've left?
I mean, I can just tell them not to bother you guys. Like,
That would be great.
frogs! Don't attack these guys! And,
That would have been real good about 10 minutes ago.
and you just hear it like echo. It's like, these guys. Like further down the hall, like tunnels.
Okay, I'll walk up near the frogs, but I won't go to attack them. Do they look aggressive in any way?
No, they just look hungry,
Okay.
which was the
Um,
whole reason they did anything. Was just food.
Right. What's this guy's
Do they
name?
look
again?
hungry?
Maximus.
In a way that
Maximilius,
they're
yeah.
gonna eat me, or just like they could do with a snack?
like they could do with a snack.
Gosh, fucking damn it. Okay.
We are going to be without snacks by the end of the day.
No,
Um,
I just if this is how they look, this is how they looked when I tried to kill the first bunch. I could have just not.
Redeemer will
That's
call
the
back.
face Kai is making.
Redeemer will call back. When we return, will these frogs remember not to attack us? Or is there a time limit on before they forget?
I mean, they're frogs, man.
What did you cast?
Yes, but you just gave the frogs a command, so surely you understand whether or not they will remember to not attack us or not.
I mean, did you guys not try talking to him before? Like, just say,
I'll
"Hey,
just-
don't attack me." Like,
Redeemer will just
Keythana
hold up the
looks
sword, which
very-
is covered in blood.
Keythana looks very abashed. No, it did not occur to me to talk to the frogs. I will try that next time.
Just try that with every single thing we come across. Please don't attack.
Start talking.
Please don't
Please
attack.
don't attack me. Oh, very well, sir. My bad. Just walks off.
A feral wolf runs at you. Please don't.
Turns heel and goes the other way.
I mean, didn't she try and do she offered them food?
I did. I offered snacks.
Oh yeah, they like to eat food, and the more you give them, the more they want.
No.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
'Cause
Yes.
You got to remember, they bring the food to me, so they eat a little, they bring me the rest. We got a whole system going on.
So they were going to eat our friend here and bring the remains of our friend to you to devour.
I may look like this, but I don't eat people.
Isn't that what you just said?
Well, she said he was feeding snacks. Not that she was gonna eat.
I mean, they tried to eat her.
They did.
Well, you guys are like the first people down here in like a long, long time.
Redeemer will sheathe his sword and just shout. Obviously, I'm shouting. Redeemer's shouting back. But shall we go then?
Yeah.
I think we should go.
Yes. That sounds like a great idea.
I reckon we go back and see if Bram's okay. What else that we can do to help, and let Maxwell and
Griv
know about what we found out about the church, and then what we found out about down here, and then we come back and we get Maximilius to take us down the way to the creepy stuff.
That sounds like a good idea.
One day we'll know the names of these characters, but that day is not today.
Will also
I mean, I've
give you
been
some time
calling
to recharge.
Jim for forever, and I refuse to change. My headcanon, Jem is actually Jim.
I can't say I disagree.
So I guess if that's what we're going to do, is it fair to just say that we all just leave now? Or is there anybody else wanting to do anything?
No, I think because we're coming back. So
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I tuck away the frog talisman. And even if Tazi doesn't remember about it, can we assume that Keythana remembers about it, please?
Yeah.
I intend to find a way to figure out what it is, but I don't know that my character can do it. But she intends to find someone who can.
Yes, that's the plan. I just think Keythana is a lot smarter and knows way more things than Tazi does.
Merlin.
What
was that?
Okay. So I guess you all are heading up.
I love you. You're the least salute. Yes,
What's a
we're all-
subtlety? What's a
You guys
subtlety?
are
Exactly.
heading up to the.
Yes.
As soon as we get into the church, I will begin looking for the old man if he's not within sight. The old vampire.
Terrace, roll perception.
Oof.
These dice
Okay,
need to be reset. I need to refresh my browser and jail the bastards.
Mine have been working fine all day. No.
Tazi took all the 20s earlier. Tazi took every 20. It's gone. That's
I
it.
did.
So
I would like to go on the record that I would love to roll my Meeples dice because my Meeples dice roll a lot freaking better. Shut up my Infinite Blacks. My D&D Beyond dice always roll bad.
We have a new counter for red. Dice complaints.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Hang on. Dice jail. Hang on. I have a monster.
Yep. Yeah, there's been multiple times where I've needed to go, I'm Kermit the Frog, to get the voice back, but I haven't, so it's waned here and there. So, like, do I just keep saying, I'm Kermit the Frog?
You should have.
You are doing
Yeah.
fantastically. I am
It
very
You are
impressed.
doing amazing.
It was
Me too.
awesome.
It's also the same voice as Ray Romano, which is pretty nice.
Oh, it is very similar. You're
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
right.
incredibly
Yeah,
similar. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I can't unhear
Wow.
that now.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stop knowing that.
Now I feel like I need to put a Muppet in like each world that you guys go to.
Yeah.
I'm not against that. I am not against that.
Monster tail.
There is a counter for that.
I'm just looking forward to you doing animal if that's the case.
I'll have to practice that one.
No, Beaker.
Ah!
Beaker.
Me. Yeah, so the chrono finder is basically going off. You can tell that something has happened, but you can't quite, I guess, read what is going on. I guess through all the haze of the sewer and whatnot. So, and let me get you guys back to.
Wait,
The
so the
cathedral?
so hang on, we're in the cathedral? Like we've climbed
No,
up, or
you're-
this is
you're-
now that
you're-
we're still down in the sewers?
You're almost climbing up from the sewer
Yeah.
when it goes off.
Oh.
Oh god. What is it doing? So am I halfway up the ladder, or am I at the bottom of the ladder, or what am I doing?
Like you're just at the, like you guys just got to the ladder when it went off.
Wait,
if-
hang on.
if you-
Oh god. And I bring it out and I look at it. What's it doing?
It's just showing like a bunch of like artifact kind of symbols and stuff.
Oh, okay. Can I read this? Is that within? Because in the past I've been able to decipher some of it, right?
Yeah.
Roll investigation.
Oh. Oh. That's a 50. I rolled a 50.
You read.
Given that we're both
what-
trying, can he have advantage?
No.
It was worth
It-
asking.
You read where it says remember to drink your Ovaltine. No, so it
Not a
just
sponsor.
basically shows it shows the number like 5 basically turned to 4. And that's about all you get from it.
Didn't it do something with numbers previously?
I remember.
Oh god,
nothing.
this is not good.
Wait,
Okay.
5 to 4.
Yeah.
Quinn's gonna look around and notice that Tennu hasn't been around.
Hey,
Where's-
this is black and white for me.
Oh, one sec. It is a dark room, so I guess you still have dark vision from
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keythana.
it lasts an hour.
So I'm gonna think towards Micah. Micah, what's going on? Are you okay? Is-
So,
Is everyone okay up there?
well, you're back up there.
Oh,
We
we've
are
now got up.
also up there.
But you do get like the mental image of what happened during that, and you basically just saw like a bright flash, and Tenu, who was there, is not there.
Micah says Tenu's gone, and there was a bright flash.
That would explain the number change. However, has this happened before? I suppose. Did this happen when I arrived? Did the number increase?
I think it did, didn't it?
Pretty sure it did.
Hi, did it?
Did-
Did it have
Yeah.
a number increase when?
For a brief moment, because it went from walk, I guess, leaving to Redeemer joining.
Did we not also have numbers on it when we entered that room that seemed a little out of sorts? The room with that broke physics.
Yeah.
The room out of time, right?
Yes.
So then the number on this chrono finder could either mean the number. It could be advising us how many of us are tied to this device, or it could also be associated with a task the device is trying to get us to do, and whether or not we are within the correct radius for that task. Given our brief experiences with the number changes.
I just. What?
So what could cause us to lose a member?
Wait, did it go from? Did it go from 6 to 4? Or 6 to 5? Because Wok's still here.
It went from, I guess, 5 to 4. But that's just counting, I guess, the people that are actively
In proximity.
near it. Yeah.
Well, shit. On that note, we do have an ad break.
Okay.
Good timing, really.
So that's a conundrum. Big bright flash missing. The big bright flash is just really cruel. That's oh god. Okay. So we don't stay on screen while the ad break plays. We don't want you to miss anything. So take this opportunity to get yourself a drink, take your meds if it's time for meds, and have something to eat or a bit of a stretch. We will be back really soon. Thank you very much for sticking around. And yeah, see you soon. Hi, we're back, and we have a little map up the top there, and yeah. Hope everyone had a good break. Okay, go play.
So the old man is still here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's just like, can I go back to what I was doing?
No, you're coming with us. And Terrace just grabs him by this part of his arm. Can she? Is she tall enough?
Hold
Dead or
on. I was
alive.
gonna say, can you reach that?
That would be very much like this. But she's
She's like on her tippy toes, like trying.
I'm trying to work out if she's actually like gonna grab his shirt and drag him down so he's hunched like this. Not convinced
You got to
she
do it
wouldn't, to
Robocop
be
style
honest.
as well.
No, that's
Dead or
you.
alive, you're coming with me.
You're the RoboCop.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Bollocks! I just saw Tazi's message. I'm sorry, Tazi. Hang on, let me fix it. Yeah, I'm gonna grab him and force him to walk with us back to Denald's.
One moment, what are we going to do about, and I will point, I assume there's a body still behind us at the top of the room, right? Like over here?
Yeah, there's just like a pool of like blood and gore in that red spot that you see.
I don't know why, but I always imagine vampires as sort of bloodless.
I mean, they've got
They drink
stuff
blood,
inside.
Yeah.
I don't
know
think
why.
they bleed a lot. I think they still have stuff inside. I mean,
Depends
they
on
have
the
to
law, right?
well, if they consume blood, they've got to have some blood inside. So
Depends how
In some
hungry they are.
vampire-
Wade did bisect them, so
That's true.
I feel like. You know what, Redeemer? You should probably carry that and bring it with us.
You want me to carry the bits?
it's like two halves.
Redeemer will look down at their feet and ankles and knees covered in shit. And then we'll walk over to the body. We'll take off their cloak because there's no way they're going to be able to carry this hunk of meat without something to put it in. And we'll roll the pieces of body into his, their rather large cloak and bundle it up. You will finally see Redeemer.
I was about to
in
say.
all their glory. But believe it or not, they're not just
Naked
just
robot. Naked
metal.
robot.
He's
Well,
not
actually,
he's not
they're
naked.
not actually naked. No, because Redeemer actually has some clothing on, like a jacket, and some trousers that you don't recognize how they could have possibly been made, and essentially has what look like tall metal boots. And it all seems to weirdly mesh together and meld together. Even the jacket
Really
looks like
brings it
it's
all in.
part of them. Yeah.
I really
and it's
like as that cloak gets taken off. I really just want it to be one of those anime moments where the cloak whips around in front, and all of a sudden there's just Redeemer with a smoking pipe, and he's just got a smoking jacket on.
Yes. Sold.
but
Monocle
yes,
out
yeah.
of nowhere.
Yes.
It's like a telescope lens, but then you've got like the lens that goes over the end of it.
Yes.
It's just
I love it.
Redeemer will just bundle up the body. While doing that, does Redeemer find any trinkets or anything like on their person, any weapons, etc.?
Looting at a
I
time
assume
like
we
this?
hadn't checked the body. Well, I mean, I'm picking the
Looting in
pieces
this
up
economy?
as I'm going.
Abso-bloody-lootly.
Exactly. Always
There's a bunch
got to
of
loot
teeth.
every time. Bunch of teeth.
There's a bunch of
Unless
teeth.
this is
Like-
like the movie Day Shift, where you can sell the teeth. I guess they're not very useful.
Are they, when you say a bunch of teeth, do you mean like in her pockets or like
Her
In her
fangs.
her
guts?
mouth?
Yes.
Like
Just
what?
yes.
Which?
Yes.
I don't-
Yes to all.
Yes.
Yes
I
to
don't-
all.
I don't like the options here.
Oh no. Muscles with teeth and oh no. Yeah. Oh.
Do I see him
Right,
get the
so
teeth?
You just see him bag up this dead body that's cut in half.
But when he was looting, did I see
I didn't
him
pick
get
up
the?
the teeth.
Have you left them
I
on the
wouldn't
floor?
take them. They just
You need
be-
to ask
I-
him. He's the one doing it. He's the one
That-
defiling this defiled
I just
body.
put everything I can into the cloak. I will
Turns
scoop
out-
up whatever I
turn-
can into the I'll try and clean it up. I'll even use part of the cloak to try and wipe up some of the blood, but
It's
no, I
just-
guess
it's
there's
just
just going to be a
smearing
stain
it
on the
around.
floor.
It's making it worse.
Yeah.
Somehow.
That's what Redeemer's
it's-
doing,
it's
just making a
also-
mess. And
It's also like
then-
all of the stuff from the sewer mixed in. So
oh, lovely. Yeah, that's true. Because the bottom of the
Yeah.
cloak would be covered in crap as well.
Right.
So as I turn it into, when someone's gonna leave home in the old cartoons, they put like a bag on the end of a stick.
a bindle.
Yeah. I'll do that with my sword and wrap the
Bindle
cloak
staff.
around, and I'll put my sword on my shoulder. And then I assume there will be leaking stuff
Yep.
from the cloak because the cloak is just material.
Yeah.
And I will just announce that we're ready to go.
Fabulous.
somehow
Right.
it flashes a smile like with no mouth. It's just like
So I grab this guy.
Sounds like they're smiling. Sounds like they're smiling when they say it.
So I grab this guy, and I just start frog marching him out. God, now I feel weird using this segment. But
Yeah.
that's essentially what I'm doing. It's a frog march. But it's weird after the sewers. Towards... Oh god, we're going into days.
Yeah.
Mhm.
With a sack full of flesh.
With a sack full of
that
dead
also has
vampire
excrement all over
covered
it.
in shit.
Mhm. Yeah, just talk this through one more time. What were you expecting would happen?
Sure, none of you have prestidigitation. Like,
It's arcane.
Are we passing maybe like a
Prestidigitation is an arcane spell.
lake,
oh, great.
a river? Did we pass any body of water on our way here?
Well, I mean, there was a river of shit downstairs, but
There's a river of blood
all bunch
as
of-
well in this
Did
town.
we-
Oh no.
I don't know how to
no.
get there from
Okay.
here because that was like 250 years ago. So
Yeah.
Maybe they'll have like a
can't get there by
a
bus.
bathroom that we can wash up in.
Mm.
I feel like we should just if we just go to the front and like knock on the door and make them come out.
Yeah.
Then we're not taking it in, but we're also dealing with
Yeah.
the problem at the point where the problem is.
we're also
Yeah.
walking through the streets of town, covered in shit, with a bag effectively dripping blood everywhere.
Do
You
think
say
this
that
is the
like we've
weirdest
never
thing
done
these
this before.
people
Have you never done this
See-
before?
I've not done this before. Quinn is like, is this normal? He's literally looking at his hands like, is this?
Do you
is
say,
this to
is this
live?"
normal? Out loud? Or is this in your head?
I think that's going to be in his head. Well, he would. Look, let's roll for it and we'll see.
Redeemer has no thoughts on this.
It's
but,
out.
I mean,
It's outside. It's like it. It's definitely just muttered under his breath. You might need to roll a perception check to hear it, but it'd definitely be like a. Is this normal? Is it? Is it really?
Hey, Quinn. Normal is relative. And she just keeps going.
Oh god.
Yeah, I mean, Redeemer's pretty imposing, I suppose. 6'10", looks like it's just
Pretty
full suit of
imposing,
armor.
I suppose.
yeah. Well, I mean, a guy
You're
who's carrying
enormous
this.
and glowing.
Well, I'm not glowing. I'm not casting.
I'm
any
really
spells.
glad
I
that
don't-
you
I don't
didn't
glow
say he's
naturally.
enormous and pulsing.
No, I leave that to him. to
No pulsing.
mention his character's
no
pulsing.
glowing. No, just tall. Just tall. Looks like a person, a really tall guy in armor is essentially what they look like. Most people, unless you get up close, can't really tell the difference because the armor looks like the armor of the time. But it's just kind of all molded together rather than it being what looked like, just plates, or I think it's more chainmail, but that's the point, I guess. But I'll just follow along at the back with holding my great sword, which I would have been smart enough to not tie it to the end with the hilt. So I'm holding the hilt, and it is around the scabbard, essentially, is what I've used to attach the bundle to. But I suppose it's probably going to dribble down the scabbard somewhat as well, right?
Did you have to use the word dribble?
Yeah, I definitely did.
Okay.
So where are you guys headed?
Denolds, I think.
To Denolds.
Okay.
Going to Denolds. Let's get some breakfast. Did we even have any breakfast? Well, I'd say I didn't, but did any of you even have breakfast in the end?
No, I don't think we did get to eat breakfast.
No,
I never got your
didn't get
breakfast.
served.
Because he went
that's
to
right,
go
because
get
Bram
it.
went out to get stuff.
Right.
That's right.
No, he
Yeah.
got
He
stuff
went to
for
go-
us. He went out to get the fruit.
That's right.
Oh yeah, you guys were served. Mel brought you your food, but
Who was the fruit for? Was that for
Tenu.
It was for Tenu. Okay, so Tenu was the one. Maybe that's what happened to Tenu. Maybe it's because she didn't get to eat and she didn't get to stay here.
And so the Chrono Finder was like, just take the number away. They've gone anyway. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Rage quit, lack of food.
So you arrive back at Denolds, and the whole time, like, Gerald is just like, you treat me like I'm a monster, but look at yourself. You've got a coal bag and I heard what you did to the frogs.
Listen, if you want, I can take this mess back to your place and leave it there. I'm helping you out. I'm cleaning up.
Cleaning up? Look at the floor. You're not gonna clean that up.
See, we weren't going to go inside. We were going to knock on the door.
Oh, well, I don't have an outside location.
So can we just theater of the mind that we're outside?
Yeah.
That we
You're
got
outside.
we got Griv and Maxwell to come out.
Yes.
And we ask, how's Bram?
Would you like yell at the thing, like hold a boombox above, like?
Yes. Yes.
You
No,
just
I
knock
was
on
just
it.
gonna smack
Boombox,
on the
yes.
door with my, you know, when you walk up to something and you've got a big wooden stick in your hand and you
Listen.
just bash the end of the stick. Dunk, dunk,
Kai
dunk.
is offering boombox. It's
Can't
gonna
say
be a
I've done that
boombox.
before.
What's the
Yet.
weather like?
What's the weather?
Gray
We're
overcast.
outside. Yeah, and so I will just point up to the clouds. It will rain. The rain
Yeah,
will
it's-
clean up
it's-
the mess.
I'm just
it's
like, aren't we
practically
basically
Wales,
set in
so-
Wales? It's forever
Yeah,
cloudy.
I was
They
like,
don't
it's-
know
it's-
what
it's
blue
basically
sky is
Wales.
unless they go to Spain.
Buru Glau. There you go. Buru Glau. Which means raining in Welsh. Buru Glau. There you go.
So
But-
like the knocking happens, and Elandria like opens the door and then just rolls her eyes and like closes it, and then goes and gets Griv and Maxwell, and like Maxwell comes out and is like, What'd you find out? The boy's looking a little bit better.
He's looking better. Right,
Seems
well that's
we got the right vampire then.
That's good. Killed one. You seem to like keeping the bits.
I'll just
That's-
point to the sack,
that's-
which I've put off to
That's
the side.
Griv's business. Griv just like peeks around from the open doors, like,
Okay, Griv, can you take this mess out of my cloak, please?
he just starts like taking it all out and like very like methodically just like taking the pieces out and then like cleaning everything. Like he basically, you just watch what almost looks like just like almost a magic in itself, where he takes your cloak, gets every bit off of it, and then like cleans it with like some concoction he has, and then just dries it, folds it, and hands it back to you in like minutes.
Amazing.
I'll Redeemer will just hold the cloak out in what you would assume the face would have a look of amazement, but just a very neutral expression on the, very static robotic face.
I love that Redeemer has resting bitch face.
And
I just have this mental image of his eyes having those masks that people wear on TikTok?
Like
that
Deadpool.
change the eye pupils?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's my
I always
that's my
imagine
head
Redeemer's
canon.
eyes a bit like Deadpool. That's Redeemer's eyes.
No.
Deadpool kind of eyes.
The ones that I'm thinking of, they just change to like the triangles, or they have the flat thing,
Oh,
or they
right.
yeah,
The
or
LED glasses.
Yeah, but they're like you can get the mask,
okay.
and there's. I'll send you a pic later. Anyway, that's what my
Okay.
mental canon is. Your pupils change to like symbols to show us your mood.
I just imagine the snuggle like bear, but instead of the bear, it's Redeemer like holding the cloak up to his face.
No, because he's dirty. He'll get it dirty again that way.
I mean, he doesn't care. He's
My body isn't
cared
dirty.
that it-
Only my legs are dirty.
Oh, that's true. I would say he would care because he cared that his cloak was dirty, but you're right.
I mean, he just put
Only
a
the
dead
legs.
body.
Do either of you
In
guys
a-
have magic? And if so, do you have that ability to prestidigitation?
I don't think anybody here does.
I'm
she's
specifically
asking
asking
Griv or
Maxwell and
Maxwell.
Griv.
Oh,
I know we don't.
So Maxwell just kind of looks at you with like a wry smile. Is like, "We ain't magic, love. We just know a lot about the chemicals."
Amazing. He just bleached the cloak, is what he did.
Yeah,
Nappy
It
sound.
was
Mm.
a giant
Mhm.
Tide pen.
and like you look back and you see that Griv is just like dissolving the bits that he can't make any money off of.
Yep.
Mhm.
Now, at seeing this, Redeemer will fist bump the vampire in the shoulder and point to what Griv's doing, and say, "Look, people can clean it up." That's it, and just sort of.
Because is he a vampire?
The old man,
Yes.
you mean?
Gerald?
Yeah. Or is he just
Gerald's
a
vampire.
ally?
No, he's a vampire. I cast
they're-
detect evil or whatever it was. I can't remember the spell.
Okay, so
exactly
is
now.
he having an effect from being outside during the day?
Oh, it's
No,
Grey
it's cloudy.
Overcast. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's grey outside.
So this is basically Barovia, but Wales. Wales is Barovia, canon. Right, got you.
There we go. Pay royalties,
So this-
wizards.
What was next? I've forgotten. What was next on the list.
Right, basically we have to figure out if we need to go and do anything further. So if they said that Bram would only get better... Did you say that Bram would only get better if we killed the vampire that bit him?
That's correct. That's how it works.
And you said.
And
he's
you just said
better,
he's getting better?
therefore-
As though the vampire that bit him has been killed?
That's correct.
Brilliant.
So we killed
okay.
the right vampire.
We killed the right vampire. Which puts
we
you on
should
the hook.
introduce- Hmm.
Not for biting
Puts you
him,
on
but
what
for
hook?
aiding and abetting. And that I've poked him. Probably in the hip. Like right in the
Oh,
glute.
you're-
Like where your glute hits your hip joint. And it's like
Are you
that.
talking to Maxwell at the moment?
I was like, is
No,
that
the
Max or is
vampire.
that Gerald that you're talking to?
No, I
talking
turned
to the
to
vampire.
Gerald and I was like, that puts
Oh,
you on the
say-
hook
oh.
for aiding and abetting. And I like poke him in that bit of your hip joint where it joins your glute. And it really hurts when you
didn't say
poke
you
it.
turned to Gerald. You just started talking as if you were still talking to Maxwell.
Yeah.
Sorry,
In my head,
I
I'd
didn't catch
done
that
it.
like turn, so I was just like,
Yeah.
This is
I
theater
and I
of
were
the
both
mind.
in that same headspace, like, whoa.
So
No, I got the
Gerald's
information from Maxwell and Griv, and then I turned to Gerald and I said, "This is on you."
And Gerald just looks puzzled, and he's like, "Okay, if one of If one of you killed someone, would that mean that you're an accomplice if you didn't know about it?
They were in your church, mate. You were letting them live in your church. You knew they were there. And you didn't help us find them when we were there.
Fix things. And he's just like he's basically doing that thing where somebody like stamps around and like moves their arms up and down because he's just so frustrated with it.
Yes. Beautiful.
Terrace is
Tazi
not
sorry,
forgiving
he's
him.
mad.
Like, she's legitimately like, this is on you. You allowed harm to a child and did not help us to find his assaulterer. What is the right word? Assailant. Thank you.
Assailant. Yeah.
English.
He's just like, I knew nothing of it. I was just doing my job.
Redeemer will just walk off to kind of just a little bit further away, just about 10 feet away, and just turn around back to a wall, so facing outward from a wall, and we'll just stand there motionless, and the slight glow on their eyes will kind of disappear because they're just gonna go and chill over in the corner and start resting. So yeah, Redeemer's just gonna walk away.
Did they just
while you
power
carry on
down
with this.
in sleep mode?
Essentially, but
Amazing.
not really. Kind of in sentry mode.
I mean, you're just doing what everyone does in a Denny's parking lot. You're just standing around chilling. So,
Especially up against a wall.
But yeah, essentially, I look inert. I'm just gonna be standing there.
So, what we need to do, we got a couple of things that we have to do, but what do you guys reckon that we... My brain is trying to decide whether player knowledge or character knowledge should be superseded. Like, character-wise, she's worried about Tenu.
You paused at exactly the moment for me to think that my computer froze and I lost internet.
Same.
Every once and I was sitting here sort of gently moving to see if I was frozen and none of you were moving, and I was ready to message and be like, guys, I lost internet. And then he started talking and I was like, oh.
No,
okay.
No, my brain, like, powered down like Redeemer.
I was gonna say, remember, 4 of us share a brain cell like Monday through Friday.
Yep.
Give it back. My turn with the conch. Yeah, so I am trying to decide how Terrace would not worry about Tenu. Because, like, player knowledge, I know why Tenu was taken. Character knowledge, I feel like she should be worried. So she's just trying to work out what is the more important task. Do we go and figure out what happened to Tenu, or do we write it off like what happened that... Actually, you know what? No, because we had that thing where some of us left the table and went back in time, and Tenu didn't come to that one either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So maybe... I feel like
There's
Terrace will
precedent.
probably just assume that the same thing is happening, and Tenu maybe has gone back in time or forward in time or shifted dimension again. Like we did without Tenu. Okay. So now she's had that existential crisis out loud, by the way. What do we do first? What's more important? Yeah, okay. Do we go looking for Merlin, or do we go and suss out the creepy in the sewers?
Wasn't the clue that we were given?
Not that sort of wind. Sorry.
Well,
We know that there's a demonic summoning circle under the castle. We know that we know for sure that the sewers have been boarded up, assuming by the vampires. We've killed one vampire, we've captured another.
We wanted to get into the sewers for something, and I thought that was related to the location of the thing that we were after.
No, we assumed that, and it sounded more like it was... we thought it was the river behind Camelot where... what's his name? Gets this water for the cabbages
Cliff.
where the bad cows were.
Yeah, it's Cliff.
Cliff. My Cliff
That
notes
is a
suck.
sentence.
Hot damn, I forgot about him. And the cows.
Send in
Those
the
poor
cows.
Nice reference. Well done with the Sondheim.
Okay. So...
Tazi is impressed.
I love how Tazi gets annoyed at me when I do something clever, but when I do something clever, you're just like, yes!
It's been once.
That I've done something clever. Thanks, Tazi.
Wow.
I love you. Okay. So we were thinking that the wind stuff and the water stuff that Bookmark Merlin was saying was probably going to be near that point where the water was gathered for the farm that made the bad cows. The sewers thing was for Max and Griff.
Okay. But what if? Hear me out.
Uh-oh.
Because of the river of shit. I'm
I
caught up on it for
literally
some reason,
said that,
I don't know.
and there was a response by Merlin's bookmark that not that kind of wind.
Yeah. Alright, so do we want to go and help Kermit? I mean,
It's going to help
Maximus?
Kermit, it's going to help Max and Griff. That's 2 birds, 1 stone. Well, frog and 2 people.
Sewers.
All right, let's do a vote here. Sewers or river?
Sewers.
Who else is for sewers?
I'm trying to figure out what Quinn would want to prioritize here. And I think it's going to be the sewers. Now that we know that Bram is okay, the sewers presents a tangible option.
Like-
something we can get done.
We have no connection really to Merlin.
Hmm.
Like, no connection. But
Yeah.
we've just had a conversation with someone who's been stuck as a frog for 250 years.
Hmm.
Living in shit. So Terrace is 100% going for let's help Maximilius.
You almost called him something different.
I almost called him Kermit, and then I went to change it to Para. And then I was like, no, he actually has a name.
Not Para. Poor Para. Para's gonna feel attacked now.
Para, I love you. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Tara's only going to feel attacked if we attack Maximilius.
That's true.
We're not going to do that.
Yeah, you've only seen him casually play the lute.
I mean, we should have asked him if he has prestidigitation. Because bards can cast that. Maybe he had it.
Well, what did we need prestidigitation for if not to
Getting
clean
the
up?
shit off.
Right, but
That
if
was-
we are getting the shit off while we are in the sewers, how effective is that
Well,
going
he
to be?
could have walked to the ladder with us and prestidigitated us as we were climbing.
Would he? Debatable.
Prestidigitized?
Probably not. Prestidigitated. Prestidigitated.
Digitized.
Ooh, prestidigitized.
I like mine. Yeah, I like mine better.
Now I really want to know what it is, and I'm tempted to, like...
It's like baptizing, but with shit.
I'm smacking your hands away from Wikipedia.
Wow! Did you...
Wow,
No!
those are actual words that you said out loud. on stream where everyone can hear you and clip that and quote it. Okay. Yeah.
Baptism of shit. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's one hell of a way to start a year. All right.
The Redeemer will very briefly, just kind of awaken from what they're doing, and just say, whatever we do, I need to regenerate. So for the next half a day, I'm not moving from here.
Half a
And
day?
then we'll just go back.
If you want
back
a
to
short,
what he was-
do you
what
mean
they
a short
were doing.
rest, or do you
No, that
actually
sounds
mean
like a long
half a
rest.
day?
Well, I mean, half a day's 12 hours, I suppose. So maybe not quite half a day. I meant half the day, like a half of the daytime, so about 6 hours.
If you mean a long rest, you can only have one of those a day.
I mean, that's the DM's call.
Any rest is fine, but
I mean,
I
if-
don't. Redeemer wouldn't be particularly comfortable walking back into a potentially dangerous situation, given the damage they have sustained and their low level of power right now.
Mm.
In the easiest way to explain possible, Redeemer is not going to go anywhere until they've regenerated, whatever word you want to associate.
Yeah, honestly, we have been through a little bit. We've just fought a vampire and some very, very large frogs. And I am doing a bit worse, where I could definitely take some downtime.
I was gonna say you all got 2 Denolds at 11:30 a.m. You went and fought the vampire, which I would say would take about 2 hours ish, and then you spent pretty much the rest of the day in the sewers.
Oh, so we're basically done with the day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So are we like evening time now then? Is that?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, let's go back to the pub.
But I mean,
Yeah.
Denolds is open 24/7, so
Yeah, but there's no beds there.
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
If they've
There's no
got a bath,
showers.
I'm there. If they don't have a bath, then I'm going back to the tavern.
Yeah.
So Bram is fine. What are we doing with the old vampire?
We hand him over to
Actually,
Max and
ignore,
Groove.
Ignore me. Ignore me. I'm not. I'm asleep.
Oh, yes.
No,
I'm
we've given him
asleep.
over to Max and Groove to deal with. Because that's not our
they just kind of like
jurisdiction.
they just kind of like look at him and they're like, and
I mean,
he's
you
just
can
like,
question him as to where the rest of them are. How many of them there are?
we know where he's from.
No, I meant that now that you have him in your hands, you could ask him how many of the rest of them are. Like, literally, how many? Who are they? La 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 la. Or,
No,
you know,
they-
you can just pretend that you know everything and that you're hot shit and make it look like you're not as mediocre as you are. And I just start walking to the Holy Grail. I'm done. I cannot stand them.
Maxwell looks at Griff and goes, "She said the words, you're hot shit."
I said, pretend, bitch! Over my shoulder.
Upon noticing Terra storming off,
I was gonna say, I'd tap on Redeemer's shoulders and be like, "This way, big guy," which is weird for him to say
Right.
because,
Says
like-
the elephant.
yeah. And look, I mean, honestly, I'm small for my race. Actually, I'm tiny for my race. But yeah,
How big do
Redeemer will
y'all
just
get?
tag along.
She asked.
um,
For fuck's sake.
sorry,
No, you're not.
completely. No, I'm not. I'm 6'5". Average height for my race is like 7 foot, 8 foot.
Are they classed as large creatures normally then?
No, they're still technically medium.
All right, okay.
I was going to say, furbolgs get to 8 foot as well, and they're medium. They count as large for lifting, but they're a medium creature for what space they take up.
Yeah.
Right. There you go. Redeemer's eyes will light up as we start to move out. So.
Alright. So we go back to Jim and Glinda's
wait.
place.
As Redeemer goes to leave, Redeemer will pause, turn around, and say, because we didn't explain to Griv and Maxwell, we are investigating why the sewers are locked up, and we'll get back to you, but we still expect payment. And then I'll carry on.
They just kind of like nod and go back to looking at Gerald.
Just want to make sure they know that we're doing their job for them. So yeah.
Right, well. I'm going to go up to the bar and I'm just going to go, do you ladies have a bath? Or a couple of baths?
I would be following up and going, several baths. Please, I need the first one and then a second one so I can get the stink off me first and then have a good hot bath.
Today's
Maybe
been a bit
waterfall?
of a day.
They just kind of like point down the hall, and I'm just gonna say the room across from Merlin's room is the bath, because I
Brilliant.
didn't plan to need one.
Redeemer will pick a corner. And go stand there.
Are we able to have
Not-
our room as well?
Not in our room.
Oh, we got a room.
We have a
We
room here.
paid for a room.
Oh,
Yeah,
there.
Like, we paid
Jim-
for the week, didn't we?
We paid for a
Jim
couple of days,
basically
yeah.
gave it to you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Which room is that? Which room is that?
So on
The
the
one up in
map,
the hall.
it's the back right with the beds in it.
Oh, that there. Oh, I see. Oh, I couldn't see the wall. Sorry, I thought it was like an open space.
So yeah, all right. So I'm gonna go for a bath, and then I'm
Yeah.
gonna go to bed.
I'd be doing the same thing. I would like to know if the beds have been repaired since this
Oh
morning.
no,
Yeah.
Oh
my
yeah, we got
bed!
assaulted by a vampire in there, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
About that.
the vampires didn't do the damage. It was some bear.
I
Yeah,
resemble
that
that
vampire
remark.
assaulted us in that room, right? Wasn't that why the bed
Yes,
did the
but
damage?
the bed got damaged by me standing on it,
Yeah.
much
Yes.
heavier than I normally am.
Yes.
Okay.
The bed's not fully repaired. Like you can see where they've kind of like bunched it back to the shape it's supposed to be, but like
Have they like
There's still-
cleaned vampire goo off of things? Is it like a clean room?
Griv and
Griv did all
Maxwell
that.
did that before we finished the
Oh,
diet.
they did. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a couple months ago. I don't know anything.
It was this morning. What are you talking about?
Careless.
Seriously though, time in this campaign. Woof.
Redeemer will just do what Redeemer does, go stand kind of back against the wall, very, very much like a statue, and then just, that's it. Eyes go dark.
If
Well, dim. They dim. They don't go out all the way, just to be clear.
He's just
Yeah.
streaming
Okay.
Netflix.
He's just
Wait.
watching Netflix. That's what he's doing right now, yeah. He's watching
Don't have our
Wednesday.
backs.
Soon he's just going to start doing that dance, you know? Like,
Oh,
pop up in a minute.
if Terrace is bathing, assuming there are multiple baths, Terrace would probably witness Quinn go through some not quite ritual, but ritualistic in nature, cleaning his robes before cleaning. Well, no, he would clean himself before then cleaning his robes and then clean himself again. And it would be done with a lot of respect for the clothing and care.
I'm genuinely expecting Keythana to just walk in and go, how big does it get?
Listen.
I'm just waiting for it.
No, Keythana's in bed.
Oh,
Keythana
okay.
didn't go and have a bath?
No, I guess I did. I probably did go take a bath.
That's what's going.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Everybody's bathing except Redeemer.
Yet you're the one who walked through the river of shit. Charming.
Yeah, the feet and legs are still caked. Well, you'd
Lovely.
expect a little bit to have come off by now, but there's probably still some smears and, little
I have
bits and
plans.
stuff.
All right. I'm just gonna.
Belinda's
check
just like
something.
outside in the hall, like mopping. It was just like
Oh
Yeah.
god damn it! No,
Yeah.
I can't.
Everything traipsed in. It's just been trodden into the carpet and the floor, and yeah.
I
I have to
would've,
do it
like-
manually. That sucks. That
I
really,
would've
really
guided-
sucks.
I think would have guided Redeemer towards like the nearest horse trough to try and get him to rinse his boots off before going inside. I think there would have been that sort
I
of.
was gonna
Okay,
cast
let's assume
like
that then.
create water and like aim it at his shins, but I don't. Tazi.
So okay,
Um,
maybe as we're walking, then if there was a little bucket of water, maybe then I got
a
cleaned
damp
up. Thank you
cloth
very
or
much,
something.
Quinn.
Come on.
Yeah, just wipe me down. Yeah. Yeah, so let's assume I'm mostly clean.
Mostly.
Maybe a little rusty now. A little rusty now.
Do you rust?
Clean of body, not of mind. No, we don't rust.
Oh, okay.
No.
I didn't think you would. Seems like a bad idea.
All right. Bath, like Quinn is intriguing. Dunno. Dunno.
Mm-hmm. How intriguing
Honestly,
is he?
no, what he's done. But Redeemer's probably the one that's more intriguing for Terrace. Just because he's not. He's living, but he's not living.
Keythana was taught it's rude to stare.
I'm not
Takes a bath
staring.
and goes to bed.
Actually, no. Terrace doesn't have that shit. So yeah, Terrace is probably staring, but not staring like. She's just learning,
Just staring at Redeemer.
but like watching, I guess. But it's not. I don't know. There's no judgment in it. It's just a inquisitive stare.
The Redeemer's perfectly still. No noise. No movement. No chest rising. No nothing. Just like a
fanless.
statue.
Nice.
Just a statue. So
What?
what was that?
I
Hi,
said
what did you say?
fanless. Nice.
Passive cooling.
I got an AOI installed. I mean, AIO. Never mind, AIO.
So okay, yeah, she's literally just stand there and just,
Maybe I should have added like a blinking standby light. You know what I mean? That kind of shit.
Just turns yellow.
do not disconnect the console while it is updating and charging your controllers.
Not a terrible idea.
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm exhausted. I am absolutely exhausted, and I'm gonna go to bed. Are we doing watches? We should probably do watches, given what happened yesterday and what happened to Bram this morning. And the fact that it's so freaking overcast in this place that they can walk whenever.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yep.
Okay. Redeemer will respond with, I will be able to see and hear as normal in this state.
Oh. Right.
So I can take any watch you like. You can all rest. Unless you don't trust me. which is fine.
I think at this point we figured out we can.
That's so sad. Unless you don't trust me, which is fine. He's just so used to being. They're just so used to being untrusted that they're like, yes. It would be
Not the
reasonable for you to
DM
not
moving
trust
my
me.
token for me because I'm a forgetful shit.
No.
To be fair-
I had 2 of your tokens on the map.
Oh,
Redeemer
one
didn't
was
trust any
still
of
in
you.
the
bear form.
the Merlin room.
Oh.
Oh.
Now
Alright,
Redeemer trusts you.
Well, you
It's
know what?
doppelganger.
There's enough beds that I can get onto one that's not broken.
Yes.
Plus Redeemer doesn't need their bed, so
Yeah,
you're fine.
I guess. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.
You all have a long rest.
Yes!
Just a note, Quinn would be the last to get to the room with his process of cleaning and bathing and whatnot.
Oh, there's a long rest.
Make sure to hit confirm.
Yes.
Hey, long rest.
I have spell slots. I have points. I may have recently died, but I'm okay now.
You didn't technically
Well, you
die, you
didn't
were just
die.
unconscious.
True.
Mm-hmm.
If you were dead, we would have needed a diamond. And a
Mm.
cleric at a higher level
Priest.
than even you.
Yeah, cleric, yeah.
I think it's a level 5 cleric, level 6 cleric gets.
I'm a cleric, but I can't actually do anything about it right now.
Yeah.
You certainly can't do things for yourself either.
No.
No.
My
I mean, not
other
if you're
character is
unconscious, okay.
1111. Yeah.
Okay. Shall we start heading to the sewers?
Sorry, I've got a
You
mouthy
sound
husky in the next room.
way.
I was
way
like,
too
is
cheerful.
this a kid's warning and you have to get up, or is it just
No, it's my husky going row row row. Next room.
I had that earlier with the GSD version.
Yes.
She changes pitch halfway through a howl. It's really weird. Anyway.
Okay.
Shall we?
One sec,
Yes.
sorry. Trying to situate all of you guys.
Should we be looking to bring snacks with us for
Yes.
Oh,
That's
yes.
a great
Max-
idea. Maybe we should go get some extra
Maximilius?
Denny's.
and for the Froggos?
Or should we ask Jim and Glinda if they? Oh no, we
Yeah,
should
I'm
ask
gonna
Path. We should ask
Yeah.
Path. What
To
what
pack a full
what
bag
he's
for us.
able to give us for the poor shape-changed creature down in the sewers that needs our assistance and is going to help us with our inquiries.
I specifically mention to Path that whatever it is
Oh,
should be as sort of, I guess, shelf stable as possible. So that he doesn't have to just like eat a whole bunch of shit right now.
So you go to Path and you know he's cooking and doing his thing. He turns and he looks at you and he gives you the kindest, most grandmother smile you've ever seen, because he's just so heart, like his heart is warm, and he's just that excited to see you all.
I mean, he's a
Um,
tabaxi. He's not cold-blooded like the frog is. So
And he
hence
just
warm
starts
heart.
like picking up stuff and like putting it into a bag before you even say anything to him.
Oh my
like he's just
word.
tying up a bag for each one of you, and
Yes.
he's just like, here you go.
Hey.
So good to see you.
Thank you so much, Path. So I'm gonna leave asking the stuff from Path for Keythana, because I'm gonna be going to Jim and Glinda, because I have questions specific to them. So if Tazi wants to ask for
Yes,
bag for
I tell him all about the prince frog in the sewers.
Are you
And-
handing over the frog pieces?
Oh, I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
about those. Who had them?
Did we even actually pick them up?
I don't
Yeah,
know
we
that
did.
Curiosity.
It
I
was-
thought there was just talk about it.
I thought it was just talk, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
didn't think we actually picked them
I
up.
wasn't
But
clear
it's-
on it, that's why I'm asking.
Also, further to that, given the way
I
the
don't have
frogs
a bag
appeared,
of holding. So no, we probably didn't,
No.
given that we got the vampire.
Mm.
Sorry.
Well,
What?
I am going to ask Path if that is something that he would like us to attempt to bring back today.
And
Would you like some
and
frog
he-
legs?
he just kind of looks confused. He's like, frog legs. Where would you find frog legs? I haven't seen frogs in a long time.
There are some really giant ones living
Under the city.
yeah, under the town.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba.
He's
Mhm.
he's just like in the sewers.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Ooh.
If that's what's under the city.
He's just like, how did you get in the sewers?
There's some stairs through the church.
I thought you guys were just visiting. He's just like so confused on all of these like trends of words mixed together, like sewers and church and everything. He's just like,
You know. Yeah. But anyway, is frog legs of the really large variety a thing that would interest you? Should we happen to have the opportunity to bring them back?
I guess. I mean, I don't mind cooking with anything. I mean, as long as it doesn't hurt anything, like a person or somebody.
No.
On that note, I do have to call it. We have a break coming up. So we will return in a couple of minutes. Twitch runs schedules ads, and we are not on screen while the ads are running, so you're not missing anything. You don't need a subscription to enjoy this game. You can sit and chill out, or you can subscribe should you wish to. But we will be back just after this break, so please hydrate, take your meds, have something to eat and a bit of a stretch, and we'll see you really soon. Hi everybody, we're back. Thank you very much for the patience and hope you enjoyed the break.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are all heading to the sewers. Well, wait.
That is true.
You were talking to
getting
Pav.
stuff.
I
Yeah.
was talking to Paf, yeah.
Yeah, you're talking
telling
about
him that I need a bag full of not necessarily shelf stable, but like longer lasting food for. I also asked him if he's ever heard of a Prince Maximilius. I would say Keythana remembers the whole name, but Tazi doesn't.
Yeah. He's just like, no.
Okay.
Is he here? He's just like,
Oh no, he's under the city also.
why?
He's a little bit stuck there. That's a long story. I could tell you more tonight.
He just like shrugs and he's like, okay. And he starts like getting stuff together. It's just like dried fruit and like salted meats and
I was gonna say jerky.
just
Slim
like-
Jims.
Twiggy sticks. I think Slim Jims are Twiggy sticks, aren't they?
I never ate any of them. I have only seen a Slim Jim.
He's putting like summer sausage and just like I guess it's a back tack, I think it's what it's called. It's basically like a really dry piece of like cracker that you put
tack bread.
tack bread, yeah.
Oh, hardtack.
Hardtack, there we go. I was just
That's
like,
the one.
Yes.
come on, brain, you got this. So yeah, he puts some of that in there and just like ties it up. And he's like, well, I hope this helps your friend. And just like,
Thank you so much.
and he just like you know when you like scratch a cat under their chin
Yes.
and they like do that like really like satisfied look. Like he just gives you that without any like stimulation. He's just like super happy. So
Yay.
So cute.
Okay.
Incredibly cute.
Heading towards the sewer.
No, not yet, because I was going to Jim and
Not
Glenda.
yet.
Because they're
Oh, yeah.
old. And they were alive at the time of the Grail finding. I want to talk to
Rude.
them about the prince.
Don't call people old. God.
They're at least, I don't know, 160, 180.
They're at least 250 plus, because it was 250 years ago that the Grail was found.
It wasn't. It was 150 years ago because from 750. No, you're right. It's not 800. It's 900 now. I take it back.
That would
Wait,
still
no,
be
I
you're
was
right.
That is 150.
My
Still
math is going
went
back
through
from
math.
1,000, not 900. So yeah, you're right.
Right, for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
But I would say they're probably, I mean, they're older than 150 because they
Yeah.
weren't infants at the time.
Exactly.
I would say they're at least 200.
So
Anyway.
that's my plan. I'm going to go and ask them if they've heard of Prince Maximilius or whoever the ruling family were prior to the Grail being found. Like, what was...
What do they know and what can they tell us?
so I guess are you asking them?
Yeah, I am legitimately going up and, like, over my morning cup of tea, I am, like, so, I have a question for you, given that you were definitely here at the time of the Grail being found. I feel like you're probably going to be the people that I should ask, because I really need to know this information. It's absolutely bugging me. Was there a ruling family, was there a kingdom or a queendom or, like, some sort of monarchy-ish system prior to the Grail being found? And if so, who were they?
They both just look confused. Jim's like, You mean in Camelot?
Yeah.
It'd be King Arthur.
But didn't King Arthur only become King Arthur when the Grail was found?
He became king when he pulled Excalibur from the stone.
How long before the Grail was found did he pull Excalibur?
25, 30 years?
Do you remember who was ruling before that?
I didn't live near this area.
Do you know who I could ask about that sort of history? Because I'm intrigued. I heard this rumor about a Prince Maximilius, and I really want to know more.
And Glenda looks like a little she's thinking back, and she's like, Maximilius. Jem, that's the prince that went missing. Two kingdoms over.
The prince from two kingdoms over?
That's what I thought. I was under the impression, table talk, that Maximilius said it was from another kingdom, not from Camelot.
That's the Terrace player getting it really wrong. My apologies. But still, I'm glad I asked the question in that particular way because it got them to answer. What happened? Do you know, or do you know who I can ask?
It's been a long time.
Come on, you're not that old.
She's
Time relative, right?
I'm older than you
Charisma
think.
check.
I mean, to be fair, they know that they've seen me back at the time the Grail was found.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm older than they think too, as far as they know, even though I'm not. Wow, that was a trip.
Time is a struggle.
So Glenda just goes, I don't know much about it, and I don't know anybody who would know. Just all we heard was they were visited by Camelot, and they had a change of I guess order, and then the prince left and never came back.
Wait, they were visited by Camelot?
Well, yes. During Arthur's campaign after finding the Grail, he united many of the kingdoms around Camelot.
United.
Do you remember on that campaign a priestess? Or a woman that traveled with him?
You mean Mary Beth?
Mary
the High
Beth?
Priestess? Mary Beth, yes.
What happened to her?
She's still in the kingdom.
Where would I find her?
In the castle.
Okay. What happened when Merlin went missing? How did she react?
I don't know. I'm not close to her.
I was hoping that maybe she was publicly saying a thing, or I don't know.
Quinn's probably going to be standing there with Terrace, and he's going to nudge her and go, "There is the copy we could talk to."
The what? Oh. Can we get back in there? Let's go try. She just leaves. She doesn't end the conversation. She just goes straight down the hall with her cup of tea in hand.
Yes.
They're just
I want to know how many insight checks they did on me during that conversation. Oh. Hi.
Let's see. Sorry. Trying to.
So many.
All of the insight checks.
Okay.
All the inside checks.
They needed several things. They needed to know.
They also
A
had
number.
like Arcana checks and like. Do we need to call for help here? Is she a bit tapped? Yeah.
like-
Okay.
They like check the 10 with the T and like just to make sure nothing else was in it.
Did we poison her?
Maybe it's that water that's gone a bit bad. Anyway. So, yeah, I just go down the hall
Strong.
to Merlin's door.
Okay.
I don't know. Did Quinn follow me?
Yeah, Quinn probably would have followed. I imagine if Keythana's walked back into the room from seeing Path, he'd be flagging her down like, we're gonna go visit Merlin.
Okay.
Where's Redeemer? Is he still
just-
snoozing? Or did you come out
We
with
wake
us?
him up.
I'm with you. I'm just
He's just watching
standing
Netflix.
stoically. Yeah. Standing stoically. Not watching Netflix. Not today.
Today it's Disney Plus.
Exactly. I'm watching Iron Man, trying to get some tips. Do you know what I mean? See if I can learn to fly.
You're like, how can I fit a person inside of me?
Oh no! No.
Right, on that note,
The DLC pack.
does the door work?
What do you do to the door?
Knock.
Nothing happens.
I try to turn the handle and open the door.
It's locked. Nothing happens.
What did we do last time?
That's a really good question.
That's a
I think
player
our
question.
characters-
Table.
Yeah, our characters would know. We wouldn't.
Oh wait, didn't I touch the
We
door
did.
and then it opened?
Was that this room or was that just the last room? The last room opened because you touched the chrono finder.
Right.
No, that was the first room,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the.
and then the second room, which ended up leading to the
to Merlin.
holes in the ground where you fall into the fire. I touched the door and then it opened.
Try it again, please, Redeemer.
Redeemer will walk up to the door and place his palm upon the door.
Nothing happens.
Oh crap.
There were jokes that went along with what you guys did last time.
Jokes that went along with what happened last
Can
time.
we ask chat for help? Someone go watch a VOD and tell us.
Does anybody remember?
Oh wait, was this the thing about the bed?
That was inside.
No, that was in
Yeah.
the
It was the
room.
riddle.
Right.
Oh, the bed. No, the bed
I would
was a
like
riddle.
to
Yeah.
bring out that reaction image that Froggy grabbed for me that was just my face with the caption, I remember nothing. I need to walk around with that at all times.
I'm.
I'm misremembering then the room.
There's something on the door.
Oh, the knocker! But I knocked on
didn't
the
I
door.
grab the knocker? Didn't I knock on the door?
The door
Um,
was
you-
knocked on.
Yeah, but
Oh, wait.
no one grabbed the knocker.
Oh, sorry. I did say I knock on the door. If there's a knocker, that's how you knock on a door. That's like the standard.
Red eyes, like.
So
Right,
yeah,
so-
Terrace knocks with the knocker on the door.
There you go. And so the door opens and Merlin's there and he's
Right.
like, "Oh, welcome back."
Oh, wow.
I was looking through my notes. What did Redeemer do? And then I literally have a note with "I touched the knocker." Like, so I got there
That-
as you
that was
as
the
you rang the
clip.
knocker.
That was the clip. I remember now.
What, me touching the knocker?
Oh,
No,
yes.
it was something
Tazi.
about.
Talking about
Asking about
knockers
Pair of
and
them.
not the river of blood. Yeah.
Oh, right.
I left the river of blood comment alone. That's what you said. Yeah. Yes.
That's right.
Okay.
All right, so we go in,
Okay.
and Merlin's there, yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
Bookmark Merlin.
Oh, what did I do with my Merlin hat?
Is this?
Have I been
Yeah.
wearing
Oh,
my
I
Merlin
forgot.
hat the whole time? I guess
Yeah.
I'm still wearing the Merlin hat. Okay. Anyway.
that is
You just got,
I
like,
amazing.
forgot all about it.
Frog
Frog
gore and
guts on
everything.
it, like yeah, it probably stinks of the sewers, like
Thankfully,
yeah.
you didn't think to put the
vampire
dead
blood.
body inside of it and like wrap it up.
Oh no, carrying a dead body inside a wizard's hat, like a gory Gandalf. Yeah. All right. Anyway, carry on.
Anyway.
Like a gory Gandalf.
Gory Gandalf.
Say that again.
I said,
This summer on Netflix, Gory Gandalf.
it's a 2-season TV show. It gets canceled promptly after the second season.
Surprised it got
I mean,
to
it lasted 2 seasons. Yeah,
Welcome
I'm
to
impressed.
How you know that's how you know it's good. It gets canceled at the second season.
Oh man.
Anyway.
Netflix. Right.
So are
What-
we in this room on the left now then? Or
Yes.
are we
Yeah.
imagining that we're in that room on the left?
Oh my god. This is so fastidious about not being able to just put your token
Honestly,
somewhere.
You can
every
only walk
time-
within your line of sight. Yeah, you can only walk.
You
within
can't
your line
walk
of
through
sight.
through walls either.
No,
You can't just
you
pick
have
your
to go through
token
the
up and
door.
move to another room.
That's why it got mad at
I-
me. That's why I had to hop the sewer earlier.
I was gonna say I can do it, but the problem is if you pass through a wall that you haven't actually been in, it completely clears everything that's in there, so you can see inside.
Ah,
Which is
right,
why
okay.
it keeps you from going in. But I can do it. But then I'm like, oh crap! Now they can see inside.
Yeah, right.
Is this
Okay.
room flipped 90 degrees?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It was on
It
its
did
own
that-
the last time we were in
Yeah,
there.
that's what happened. Last time we walked in, it turned as we got in, and we all got real
Ah, okay.
disoriented.
Okay. I'm gonna go play with the crystal in the middle of the room again. Although I think it's dark this time, right? Didn't we break it last time and now it's dark or something?
No, we
no.
we got into where it was locking us out of. We
Oh, I
solved
thought
its
the
puzzle
crystal
and
in the
got
middle of
through.
the room. I thought the glowing crystal in the middle of this room, this particular one, was like I thought I broke it or something. But it's fine. Carry on.
It looks like Sean Connery, I've just realised.
Kind of does.
Hi. What do you have
I
to
see
say
it,
for
yeah.
yourself? Is it Sean Connery?
It's not Sean Connery.
I'm just zooming in for everybody else's. Like, zoomed in, it's not Sean Connery. I don't know who he looks like, but he looks like someone.
The name's Lynn. Merlin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Our
dear.
DM, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh dear.
I hope he doesn't have that cauldron shaken, not stirred.
Oh, wow. Pie.
You're all.
No.
No.
No. But why?
Anyway.
I knew what you were getting into this when you chose me as your DM.
That's
That's
actually
true.
really true. Yeah, that's
Legitimately true.
That's a fair point. This is not a surprise. All right, so Terrace, what were you gonna?
Oh,
Yes?
I was going to go up and ask him about about Mary Beth.
Yes.
Just as the DM, Spectral Merlin knows nothing about Mary Beth. He's been in the room since the day that Merlin went to the cave where they
Oh,
got
yeah.
Mary Beth.
So
Like-
wait, they got Mary Beth at the cave.
Yeah, like you all saw. That's who took Galahad.
Oh.
Right.
I don't remember that.
Oh.
I'm not surprised.
We're not
Right, like-
we're not killing any more fucking frogs though. No, actually, out
Um,
loud. Like, if he turns around and says, I don't know, Mary Beth, and my brain, as a character, if Terrace has that connection, she's going to turn around and say, no more killing the frogs, just in case.
What why?
Because one of them might be Galahad. If Mary Beth is that type of priestess that is turning people into frogs or turning people mad, then the reason that Galahad died after we rescued him may be because her.
He's not dead. He's just a frog.
Or a frog that got split
He's
in half.
in captivity, completely insane, or in something else. I don't know. But we can't take the risk, right? Right? Should we take the risk?
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
no more. I think we kind of already established that seeing as we can command the frogs to not attack us, that it will be fine not splitting them.
Probably a good idea.
So, or pummeling them to death now that we can know that we can command them. However, I will be clear, if they attack me and damage me again, I will kill every last one of them.
I'm gonna kill every fucking last
Including
one of
the
you.
lute playing one. Seeing as they are
No,
responsible
not him.
for
He's
summoning
not
the
responsible.
frogs.
No, he's not.
He summoned the frogs. He summoned the frogs.
He didn't. He said he didn't. He said
He
that they were
did.
here already.
No,
No,
he explained he
when
summoned them when
he-
he played his music.
When he played his music, it summoned them. Yeah.
Wow, I missed that bit.
Oh, sorry.
It's a little bit cursed. So
Redeemer will walk up to Merlin. The Merlin projection
Bookmark.
magic bookmark. That's it. Thank you very much.
Hologram.
And hologram. There you go. Will remove the Merlin hat and request if they have the ability to clean the hat for them, because the hat is a little dirty.
A little bit.
So
Just tad,
He's like-
Merlin,
tiny bit.
He's like, a little dirty. Look at this thing. It's covered in shit.
To be fair,
like,
we're
reaches out
trying
and
to
grabs
help
it.
you.
He goes and like dips it in the liquid over in his cauldron, pulls it back out, and hands it back. It's like sparkling, and then it just goes back to looking like brand new. He's like,
Merlin,
next time, take better care. Have
next
some
time
respect
don't
for
send
the hat.
someone else to do your dirty work for you and not expect them to get dirty.
Look, I'm doing someone else's dirty work. You're doing someone else's dirty work by proxy. There's a difference.
And then we get dirty. But it's on you. Well, it's on Redeemer, but it's your fault.
Redeemer just holds the hat to their chest and looks almost like a child for a moment when you said it's on Redeemer, and then they kind of look around like a sad robot. Redeemer then just sort of walks over towards the bed and just puts the hat down.
Oh.
Well, it's your hat. You can take it with you, right?
Well, it's Merlin's hat,
I mean,
or a Merlin
He
copy.
gave you
It's a hat
the copy of it because you accidentally got a copy of it, right?
He's like,
That's true.
no, don't put that down there. Look,
and he points to the desk where there's another hat, and he pulls the hat, and there's another hat under it, and he's like, he starts pulling them like if you pulled like
Yes.
like tissue out of a
handkerchiefs.
box. Yeah. It's just
At
that.
this,
There's
upon
hats
seeing
all
that,
over behind him.
when that
He's like,
happens,
now look at this mess. I'm
You
gonna have to
made the
deal with all these
mess.
hats.
Redeemer will throw this hat at the Merlin projection and then pick up a different one.
Why did you bother cleaning it, buddy? You just give him another one.
Exactly.
Okay, so we don't have any extra information about Marybeth, but I am going to ask about the other kingdoms. The other kingdoms around the area. What can you tell me about Prince Maximilius from Two Kingdoms Over?
And he like pulls open like a book, and he's like,
Prince Maximilius of the Ungartha reign. I mean, he... young, early 20s, from my mark in 749. Overall, pretty good lad. Are you attending like a memorial or something?
Definitely not in their 20s anymore.
No, he's now a couple of centuries old.
He's
And
a
looks
frog.
like a frog. Yeah.
Ah, that sounds like a curse.
Yeah, Keythana has a thing.
Yeah, I pull
Can
out
you
the
tell us-
talisman.
And I guess Keythana pulls out the
Yes,
frog
I pull out the
talisman.
talisman to ask about it.
He takes it and he's like,
Yep. This talisman can negate some types of magic, but only once. And it seems as it would curse you by turning you into a frog person.
What sort of magic does it negate?
I don't know. I'm just telling you what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
Do you know how we could unfrog someone who had been frogged by it?
I'll have to do some research, but I may be able to help you.
That would be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Now pick up all these hats.
Does
We're going
he
into a research montage.
does he need to hold on to the talisman to research it, or do I still have it?
No, you still have it. He handed
Okay.
it back.
So, is it fair to say that if Keythana held the talisman, had a spell cast on them, and the talisman protected, they would become a frog, much like Maximilian?
Well, there only
Then
works
if-
once, he said.
Well, this is my question.
Does it
If
work
it's
once per
already
person,
worked-
or work once full stop?
There we go. Thank you.
It appears to be whoever it's attuned to. It would work at least once.
Okay, so you'd have to spend the time attuning to it.
Okay.
That's
In the
correct.
meantime, I'm gonna keep it in my bag.
Your new bag.
That is a thought though. Like,
What's involved in attuning to something?
short rest.
I just wear it during a short rest or something.
Oh,
You
well,
basically
in that case,
focus on it during a short rest or a long rest. But you spend at least an hour spending time with it, quality time, and
Okay.
you bond with the magic item.
okay. I'll keep
Quality
that in
time,
mind. Right?
bonding.
It's like
Anyway,
if you had a pet rock, but it's a magic item.
Now all of the Elmo and Zoe Rocco gifts and scenes are flashing through my mind.
so I feel like it's probably a really good thing for one of us, probably Keythana, to be honest. Because in the event that something really bad happens, she would be the one to help us
Yeah.
fix. So to not go mad with whatever this high priestess woman can do. I mean, being turned into a frog, not so bad in the scheme of things.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I mean, I'll stick it in my pocket for now and intend to do that on our next long rest. And being that won't be for at least 2 weeks in real time, if not more, can someone remind me?
Also, just a quick observation regarding this curse. It appears to grant some kind of immortality, given
Or
that this
longevity.
prince was likely human. Well, yes, potentially.
Well, he said he
This
was human. Either he said it or no, he said it.
Yeah, he did.
Right. Well, that being the case, they should be long expired, and they are not. So the curse isn't necessarily a curse if you wish for long life.
I feel
So
like
if any of
elves
you want
already.
You're an
long life,
elf.
I could-
You have long life
Yeah.
anyway.
I live a long time
Oh.
anyway, yeah.
You don't need me to trigger the curse for you then.
Very kind. Very kind. I'll say that for
Wow.
later.
I feel like that's like the kick me sign of like magic items. He's just like, oh, she put it on. Lay on hands. You know. Good luck being
Well,
a frog.
Let's hope it doesn't protect
I
against
wasted
lay on hands. Yeah. Let's hope it doesn't protect against that, because that helped you
Yeah.
out before.
Yeah, it did. That's true. It really, really did.
So, what's thoughts? Do we still go into the sewers and find the creepy noises?
Yes.
Let
Yeah.
us investigate further. Yeah. It might give us an answer as to why the sewers are completely sealed, at which point then we can go back to Griv and Maxwell and attain some resources in
Did-
return for completing the mission.
Did he say how he came to these sewers if he was from Two Kingdoms over?
No, I don't think he did.
No, we didn't
We
question
should
it
we
'cause
should ask
we didn't
that.
think he was from. Yeah.
All right, let's go to the sewers. Hey, Millen, thank you.
Anytime. And don't forget, keep those hats clean.
Wait, do you all now have a hat?
As Redeemer walks out, they pick up a second hat and just kind of wave it.
Just like a
spare.
backup hat.
I'm pretty sure Quinn
That
has
guy.
one like on his trunk, on both of one in each of these ears. Like,
Yes.
Terrace has definitively put one in her bag.
It's just like wizard hats everywhere.
I
We
mean,
can have
you
a
grab
little
your cloak
Merlin
and wizard
cosplay
hat, right?
party.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
That's what I am.
Keythana's wearing it. Yeah.
Short. I just need to find a big stick and then I can look like Gandalf because I've got a cloak on and the hat. So
I have a big stick, but
minus
for
the
you it would
beard.
only be a little stick.
That's true. You're so small.
need the beard as well. And when you come across any characters with a beard who you can steal,
He could steal? How do you steal
You
a
wanna-
beard?
well, you just shave it off and then I get some glue and stick it on. You know.
you need a belt
Scissors.
of dwarven kind.
It
There
just
was a
sounds
tonic
painful.
that we had in a Pathfinder game that accidentally created a lot of facial hair for our dwarf who had pixies shave it off. But
Nice.
yeah, he wasn't supposed to drink the whole bottle. He was only meant to have a mouthful, but he didn't read the label.
Yes.
Oh
It was
dear.
incredible.
That sounds like a familiar tale.
No one's ever done that before. Who would not read a label?
Who reads the instructions?
Me, always. Not even
I
kidding.
do sometimes.
I'd never read anything.
I
Can't
read
read it.
instructions more often than my dad does, but that's not like a high bar.
Your
the guy
dad
who's
accidentally posted you scissors and chocolate that you don't like.
He's the kind of
Sweets
guy
that you don't
who's
like.
look how many pieces they gave me that are extra. Look how many things I didn't need. And he's building like a bicycle, and you're like,
Oh, God.
mm-mm. Or like
Why
a
the
grill,
wheels?
a gas grill for outside, and you're like, I'm gonna stay inside when you're using that.
I only needed half of these parts.
Right. This is how we
Yeah.
die.
Like I always get nervous when I guess kits come with like I guess spare parts, but they don't mention the
Yes.
spare parts.
You mean
Yeah.
So
like
I end
Lego?
up like building it. Basically, yeah, Lego does it, and I've had a few like
IKEA do
furniture
it too.
kits. Yeah, where I'll put it together, and at the end I've got like 8 pieces, and I'm like, are these spares? Did I miss a step? I'm like going back over and looking over the instructions.
Something's gone wrong, and I'm not sure if it's me.
All right,
Yup.
we're in the sewers. Maximilius? Are you
Oh
here?
yeah, we need to walk down.
You-
Walk down.
You just hear the lute playing.
I'm just gonna. The banjo song is playing.
The frogs don't do anything, right? We can just walk by them, zero issues.
Are we going to the right or are we going downwards?
Down seemed quicker, because that's where they were.
I just
That's where we
watched
can-
Quinn go off to the other side. And I was like,
The frogs ignore
Look,
us?
I'm
Is
doing
that
my
right?
own thing.
Yeah, they're just frogs.
Okay.
you stay put. We're not food.
I'm not
Friends,
colliding with
not
the
food.
wall.
Sorry, Redeemer would have walked to the corner here and looked up this direction. Can I see anything to the north? This way. Oh, is that the alcove they
I
were talking
have, by
about?
the way, it may or may not have worn off, but I give you guys dark vision perpetually. Just assume you always have dark vision.
I appreciate you, Keythana. Thank you so much.
And you get it for...
I thought you were like, you get dark vision and you get dark vision and everybody gets dark vision.
Yes. You get it for 300 feet. So, like, it's not a little bit. You can just see all the things.
The whole lot of it.
Yes.
That's pretty
Watch me
impressive.
still roll badly on perception, though.
I mean, that I can't help with.
So, which way is the music?
Back where Maximilius was.
Isn't this where Maximilius was?
Yes, do you not see Maximilius? No, he's in the next hallway down.
Oh, next hallway down.
He's right here.
So he's downwards.
So first of all, here you go. And I hand over the food from Path.
Oh, that smells lovely. He like starts to open it, and he's like,
We figured
"Ooh!" It looks like Cookie Monster whenever he like gets excited about cookies, but it's this bunch of food.
We figured that you said you were getting Denny, so we thought we'd bring you Path food from the Holy Grail because Path's food is incredible.
He's
Very
like,
talented tabaxi.
I don't think I've had food like this since I left my kingdom.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, speaking of that, how did you get to Camelot from there?
Well, I got turned into a frog, and so I came here to see if someone could take me away from being a frog. But the wizard that lived here was nowhere to be found. And then I got chased into the sewers, and then they bolted him up, and here I am.
Who chased you into the sewers?
and he's just like,
Guards, random people, you name it.
So
Keythana offers an extra snack with a pity face.
he's just
Well,
like
Itchy snacks.
he's basically like trying to hold all these snacks.
What do I do with all these snacks?
The benefit to those snacks is that they're gonna keep, because those are all like
They're shelf stable.
bad. The other benefit is you met us, and we're actually searching for that wizard, and we have another wizard-ish. He's not really a person, he's a memory of a person, but he's not a memory, he's a physical thing, but he's not a physical thing, and it's really difficult to explain. He's kind of see-through,
Wait.
but he's not.
Is he physical? I felt like he was ghost, not
Corporeal.
yeah.
They can interact with us, and
Thank
we
you.
can interact with them.
Yes,
Yeah,
but I
he
feel
can
like
pick
he's
things
not-
up and stuff.
Yeah, you can see through him,
Oh,
but
right.
he is physical.
Oh, okay.
But Maximilius is like,
I've been called not a person before. I get it.
No. He's literally he's a copy made by magic and maybe a little bit of technology. I think that's what it's called. But he is not born by birth. He was created as an adult to mimic somebody. So he's technically a memory brought to life.
Like I look like a frog, but I'm not really a frog. I get it.
Okay. But he's researching to see if he can undo the curse.
Oh,
And
like my curse.
your curse. And we
Oh.
are
Yay!
looking for the real wizard who you were looking for as well. But
And he's just like, he's like looking at snacks, and he's looking at you guys, and he looks super excited.
I think we need an Icematics.exe.
Yay!
Yeah.
Do you wanna take us to the area that you said was creepy, because we think that might have something to do with it.
He's
Or at
like,
the very least, point us in the direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could take you there. It's kind of scary though, so
That's
Oh,
alright,
you're
sweetie.
tough.
We are too.
um,
Gotta remember, the
but with-
terrace is tiny, and there is this
Yeah.
huge elephant beside her, and there's massive robot beside her, and like the elf who is also normal person size, and then Terrace is like waist height. She is all of 3 foot something, and she's just like, we're scary to her. She really doesn't appear it.
Whereas Keythana's like about to offer to hold hands so that he's not scared. Completely different reaction.
Shall we?
Yes.
and he just starts, I guess, heading that way.
Redeemer will attempt to leap across to the other side, so not to get their feet dirty. Is it too big of a gap, or do I have to make like a check or anything? Or
It's 10 foot?
it's 10 feet across, and I'm 6'10". What would my stride be? Anyone know?
I think it goes off your
Okay.
I didn't go through it.
off your
Wall.
dex.
Oh God.
Going through
It's
a
not my
goddamn
dex.
wall. I'm allowed to go through an elephant, and I'm not allowed to go through a wall. That wasn't.
Yeah, but you can move through an ally.
Whoa,
I just-
whoa, take me out to dinner first.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what walls Keythana's getting stuck on.
I have no. I keep managing it, but like, I don't know.
Maybe the angle Keythana was at when they tried to move. Did you try
It's
and move
possible
like
that I
a
try
really
and, like-
long distance?
The second one, yes, but it's also possible that I'm not dragging it straight, and that I like bumped into a wall or something, and then it gets mad and ditches the whole thing.
Well, you see where I am now. If I was to try and move to this spot, I would intersect with the wall, so it won't let me. But I can move to the bit next to it. So it's all about line of sight.
Jumping
Does that
around in
make
D&D
sense?
is mostly up to DM's discretion. If it's a single jump from A to B, your DM may let you do it without a roll. Long distances and obstacles is where it gets tricky.
Yeah, it's 10 feet. I'm not worried about it.
Each one is tied
Okay,
to a
good.
character's strength score and occasionally includes an athletics check if you want to clear obstacles or land in difficult terrain. Or
Oh, that's not a good
acrobatics
athletics
for
check.
landing.
But pretend I didn't have to roll that.
Jump is one of those things that you always have to look up because it just doesn't make any sense in these rules. It
I was
really
gonna say,
just
I
doesn't.
also didn't want the chance that like
I'd fall into
Redeemer
the
would
muck.
fall and have to eat shit. So.
Well,
Literally and
you know.
figuratively.
I don't need to eat it, so it's fine. It would just smear my face. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
For some reason, that just sounds even worse. For some reason.
Yeah. For some reason. I just saw that GIF you stuck.
I think we're gonna call it here. There's a lot going on in the next bit, and I don't want you guys to have to wait 2 weeks to get it. So
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna end on this note and prepare for some exciting stuff next play.
And say prepare for trouble and make it double.
Yeah, Tazi's excited. Keythana, debatable.
Yeah.
Terrace is just like on a mission at this point. She's got all these questions and no answers, and she's finally getting on her feet with the whole what is the word? Concept of having been shunted into this wrong place. So but yeah. Thank you to everybody for coming along on the ride with us. The next episode of Pocket Dimension Pie is in 2 weeks. So 2 Saturdays from now. Let me grab my calendar. The 28th of January.
14 plus 14.
Look,
28.
that's maths, and we've already established today that I can't do that.
A fair point.
So we should find somebody to raid. I don't know if we have an available paladin, but if somebody could check for me to figure out where we're going. Otherwise, I will pop in and see if there's anyone on my list who is in the D&D category. But yeah, thank you very, very much to everybody who has been here and had. Oh my god, Cass has done 26 clips in a single stream and beaten her personal best.
Wow.
Amazing.
There's 45 total so far.
Wow, thank you to
No,
everybody.
46, 47.
That's a lot of clips.
Thank you
Mhm.
so much, everybody, for clipping. That is incredible, and I appreciate every single one of you who has made that effort. I have
Cass,
nobody.
I am impressed and also so proud.
I have one.
So proud.
I hope there's no embarrassing ones in there.
Good luck, mate.
They're all embarrassing.
If
but also
if
great.
it's someone who learned to clip from watching my clips,
Mm-hmm.
none of them will be unembarrassing.
Uh-huh.
All the
context. Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
Did I say
Yeah.
sorry?
That sounds likely.
It doesn't sound like I'm something I would say. The word sorry isn't in my vocabulary.
Mate, that is so not true.
You have an entire channel point redeem about it.
All right. I know where we're
literally
going.
have one. Oh,
I'm just waiting for the ads to finish playing so that you guys shouldn't have ads when we get there, go there. But, alright. Wait, there's a clip. There are several clips of Wei saying the word sorry, unnecessarily. I have done at least 2 of them.
doesn't sound like me.
Complete with saying sorry for saying sorry.
You know what's really interesting, though? In Red's bio, it says unapologetic geek.
It really, yeah.
I'm
it
not
does.
sorry for being a geek. I'm unapologetic
Oh.
about being a geek. I don't say sorry for that. I say sorry for everything fucking else, apparently, but not that. Why am I still talking like Terrace? Good God. Okay. So we do have an end screen now. So I'm going to go to that, which is going to turn off all of our mics and all of our faces. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with us. It's been a lovely night, despite the stuff. So thank you. I can't believe you are still awake, Troy. Holy crumbs, my love.
Probably get some sleep.
Yeah, holy crap.
Pie.
Yeah, I was about to say, Kai, you want to talk.
Pie pulled an all-nighter before this game.
To
So
clarify,
yes,
Pi usually pulls an all-nighter before our games. Pie
this
sleeps
is
after our
legit
games.
and true.
Well, I don't even know that he sleeps after the games, to be perfectly honest.
No.
That's a good point.
No,
There
I'm
are
pretty sure
children.
he goes and puts his dad hat on and is awake for the rest of the day.
It's
You,
just
sir.
a wizard hat.
Just a wizard hat.
It's a wizard hat. Right.
There's just
well,
so many of them, you see.
Wizard's hats all the way down.
they're like tissues. Look, I have a terrible idea, and I'm not going to say sorry for it. And you'll see why next fortnight, when we play the next episode of Pocket Dimension Pie. We will have the VOD on YouTube by Monday morning. So please keep your eye out for that. And if we could have the D&D command run so that we can get the YouTube link into the chat, you can catch it. There is a playlist specifically for Pocket Dimension Pie, so you can just watch that playlist and get them in order and keep track so that you can always keep up. I will try my hardest to update the Discord's previously on channel, but it is a bit much at the moment with everything else I am managing. So if you could be patient with me on that, or even if somebody wants to take notes during a VOD and throw them our way, we'd appreciate that a lot. It would take a lot of the work out that I just don't have the time and spoons for. But we are going to go and do a raid, so please do stick around. Please, let's go show some love to this other wonderful person in the D&D category, in the D&D category. We are keeping an eye on what is going on with the Open Gaming License. We are probably going to change system at the point that things change. If they are not going to fix what they're doing with it, we'll see. We'll see. We have plans in the pipeline, and we're just going to see where the wind blows and where the dust settles. But thank you for being here. It's been a pleasure. See you in a fortnight with D&D, or on Monday for everything else. Good night, everybody.